Hey. Hi.
I feel like you have the intro down. Like, what the fuck is up, my britches?
What's up, my britches? But this is your channel. Come on, girl.
I know.
It's so weird being a guest on somebody else's channel right now. I'm always you. Everybody's always on my channel.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got
No
notification
pressure.
that you are live.
Okay, let's see. I'm just waiting to see if it'll pop up how many people are here, but it's so slow.
I see Audrey, Angie.
Yeah.
Yes, bitches.
It's like a party. It's like a YouTube party.
It's a star-studded event already.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love it. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Karen?
I'm great. It's Saturday.
I mean, we've been talking all day anyways.
In case you didn't know, it's Saturday.
I know. Happy Saturday, everybody.
Yeah. Happy weekend. Oh, Heather Austin's here too.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh my God, so exciting. I'm going to try not to like talk over you a shit
ton. You're
ton.
totally fine.
It is weird, be it like I said, because I'm always the one that has the guests, so I feel like I always run the show. So if I talk over, I apologize.
Yeah, no worries. It happens. Okay, so hey guys. 5 minutes later.
Yeah. I came makeup savage ready today. Look at, did you see the shit all over my shirt though? I wrecked it landscaping.
I like it. I mean, at least you got use out of it, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like salad dressing on mine. All kinds of like all white shirts attract dirt. Like
it doesn't matter. I was like, why I thought you wearing a white shirt to put out black mulch, why I thought that was a good idea, I have no idea.
Felt like I was there doing the work with you, Britt.
Right? Yes, you were. You were there in spirit.
Yay. Oh man. Hi everyone. Okay. We figured we should have Brittany introduce herself just in case. So
I feel like everybody on here probably knows me already, but it's all good.
Everyone's like napping or something. I'm waiting to see if any more people pop on, but that's okay. Because
that just means all you guys need to share the video. That's all that means. Oh, Millie just came in. Hey, Millie.
Yay. Oh, man. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Well, I'll introduce myself. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Well, my name's Britt Clark here on YouTube. I believe Karen linked my channel down below, correct?
Yes. Yes. Channel Tower 28 video.
Yes. I am addicted to Tower 28 products. But I have a makeup YouTube channel. I'm very outspoken. I swear a lot. And that's pretty much it. That's the summary of me is that in a nutshell.
Bomb-ass eye makeup looks, brush recommendations.
I mean, I'll have all of those probably today for you guys. So
yeah, I was like, that BK Beauty brush. I'm like, God damn it.
You're going to see it today. It restocks today, everybody.
Yes, it's already restocked actually.
Did it?
So yes. Yeah.
You'll see it in action today because I'll definitely be using this. Oh, I see like, Angie. Angie just shared us on Instagram.
Oh, yay. I was like, should I buy 2 brushes? Is that excessive?
I mean,
and I almost did, but I was like, okay, let me just buy 1, and then I bought a bronzer brush because I feel like I could use some help in the bronzer brush department. So
right, their brushes are so nice though. Like, not even being biased that they sent a lot of them to me. Like, I bought some and then they sent me the rest after I did my video. They're, for being synthetic brushes, they're some of the softest brushes that I've ever touched. Like, I feel like they're starting to get the hype now, and it's just like Tower 28. Like, I was talking about Tower 28 like 9 months ago, and then all of a sudden it like blew up because makeup artists started using them and everything. And I'm just like, it's because they're fucking bomb. That's it. They're just bomb products. That's why people are talking about them. And I feel the same way about BK Beauty. It's like everybody's been so used to hearing like Morphe. And now I think like the BK Beauty is kind of coming in, but it's like, it's because they're fucking bomb. That's it. Yeah. And I like that they're influencer owned too.
And like they give back a lot of, or not a lot, but like their proceeds. There's some of it that goes to like anti-bullying education. And so I remember that from Amy's video because I was like, oh, Amy, this is so perfect for you because it's like beauty and kindness.
I know, right? I know.
So
I'm like sharing on Instagram. So how do we want to do this today?
We're just gonna do get ready with me style. If you guys, okay, it looks like somebody said they have some Tower 28 products coming today. That's exciting.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, mostly Brit's like my expert, so I just told her I'm gonna do whatever she does.
I mean, I'm not an expert. I've just been using these products for a long ass time now, and I still love them. I've been using them for, I think it's been 9 months since I bought everything. Because as soon as I saw this brand launch at Sephora, I was really impressed with the price point. I'm like, everything's under, like the most expensive thing is their SOS spray. And this is like $28, but all their makeup is $20 and under. So I'm like, that's such a good price point for me. So I bought like one of everything just to try it. And then ever since then, I've bought more of the products. Karen's bought the entire range. She's putting me to shame. Like she bought the stuff because of my recommendation. And she's bought more than I have.
Well, you did get the bronzers, so I mean, it's not your fault.
Yeah, they were sent to me. They were sent to me. But it's like they're still like rock solid products in my collection. Like I reach for them almost daily, and that's I think where you like favor my recommendations is just because I've been using them forever.
Yeah, I was really curious, and the thing is too, like the price point's great, like you said, and I'm not a gloss person. So I was really nervous. Like, so I started off with the clear gloss and then I like tried it as soon as it got in. And then I was like, okay, the sale's still going on. Like, and then everyone was buying the glosses. So then they kept selling out. And I'm like, damn it. I literally had a gloss.
Everything's restocked now.
Yeah. I think I had everything come in like separate orders because I had to place them at different times.
Yeah, it was like Hunger Games. To get this freaking blush during the Sephora VIB sale, it was like the Hunger Games. It was nuts because they kept selling out. Then they would restock. Then they would sell out. The bronzer sold out so fast.
Yeah, exactly. And the bronzer, I was terrified because I didn't know which color, so I just bought both. Because
when in doubt, just buy both. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I talk about this too. I'm like, I always buy the wrong shade, or it's like too red. So I have used this one and it blends out just fine, but this one, like I haven't dug into yet, but this is West Coast.
Well, we're going to use both today.
Yeah.
We're going to use them both today. Angie, I think that she just asked where, she says, I'm over here like a clown Googling where you can get Tower 28. I think
they're not in Europe, I don't think yet, is what I read. I think
they're on, I don't know if you guys can get Revolve and then Credo Beauty. I think, right?
I think that's right. Reading their FAQ section, and it says they currently ship within the US and Puerto Rico. And it says, but it's not forever. We're working hard to expand to other countries, and we'll let you know when we're there.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I thought you could get them like all over. I thought that's why they had those other, look at me just shaving off my mustache right now.
I know. I was like, I got some, whatever.
Well, my hair's so damn dark. But I think that's the only retailers, and then Sephora. Oh, I'll have to I'll see if I can like DM with them.
Have one of the girls ship that to you. Exactly.
I know, right? I mean, Angie, we can make shit happen if we need to. I'm just saying. We are more than willing to send them your way.
The one thing too, I was like, I told you about this. Like, I dipped into the what is this called, the Super Dew, and like it felt so like balmy, and I was like, did this melt? But I think it's just the texture of it.
It's the texture. It's
so. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, holy shit! I don't know what to do.
What is this? Audra, I already shaved my face. Thank you. But Audra, did you shave your legs though? Oh, I will never live that down.
Audra said she has an appointment like early this morning, so I was like, "Are you going somewhere?" I shouldn't know.
Freaking Audra, I love her.
Oh man. Okay, we haven't put a single thing on our face. Should we get to?
I know. I'm like, should we get started now? Well, I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with the spray, the SOS spray.
Spray, we're twins.
Twinning. I bought this at the Sephora VIB sale, and I'm already down to right here.
Okay, I did too, but I'm not. Mine's like down here. I do use it though, like you said, out of the shower. And Samantha March had mentioned yesterday. She's like, less is more, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm using too much, maybe because I definitely doubted myself in it. And then I bought like a fan on Amazon, so I'm like standing there.
See, I douse myself. That's why I went through this so fast. But I use this. I'll just tell you guys where I use this, because me and Karen use this differently. So I get a lot of like body acne. So I have very acne prone skin to begin with. So I spray this on my face, on my chest, and on my back, because I get like my back knees the fucking worst. It's horrible. So I use so much of this because of that. But I was telling Karen before we started, like I went out of town like last weekend. And I didn't use this for 2 days. And I swear to God, as soon as those 2 days hit, like you can see how I have these little red bumps right here. I get bumps over here. I've got a couple over here. And then as soon as I started using this again, it goes away. It's like there is an ingredient in this, which I don't know if we want to pull up. Let's skip like pulling up. Do we want to do that? Like pull up the screen sharing and everything?
Hit like one. Wait, you have to do the thing, and then I have to do the
I'll edit in here. But let me hold on. I gotta find I'll find the ingredient. It's like hypochlorous acid or something. It's a specific ingredient. Is it on the duh.
It's hypochlorous acid, a naturally occurring organic compound found in your body. And then you said it was in your white blood cells or something, some blood cell.
I'm getting the tea right now. Hold on. Hold your horses, Karen.
And who's the science person? Where is she?
I know. But that's where it's supposed to be. I used to use this, like when I initially first started using it, I was using it as a toner, like a setting spray. And I was like, I really don't like the smell of it because it has a very chlorinated scent to it. And
it tastes like seawater a little bit.
Yeah. It even will taste like it tastes like salt water.
Veronica says, been spraying my husband's back with SOS spray. He says back me, but it's a few pimples, but has helped a lot. That's really cool. See? That's awesome.
It definitely does help. But that's like the main ingredient with this. And somebody in my last video, because I just did like basically like a minimal makeup get ready with me. And I mentioned this in that video, I think. And somebody was like, oh, you can get the same product on Amazon. I'm like, listen, but I don't mind spending the money with a brand like Tower 28 that invests in their products. And they're an indie brand. You know, I'm happily spending my money with an amazing brand already. So it's like, it might be cheaper somewhere else, but you can get also a smaller bottle of this too. I love this stuff.
Yeah. And if it helps you and it doesn't it's fast, so you're not sitting there doing like this 80-minute skincare routine to get rid of your acne.
Yeah, and it's like
that's
all that I spray on my face.
A difference too when I used it because I get hormonal breakouts, and I was like, oh, this sucks. And I could tell a difference too. Like it definitely minimized the acne, and it was hurting less. And I was like, this is cool. Like, I'm not a skincare person by any means. So like for me, I feel like I try all the skincare and I never see a difference. Like that's
you're just like, wait, what is the point of this right now?
Yeah, it's like, did I just buy even the Sunday Riley? What's that like super expensive lactic acid treatment that everyone was going nuts for?
Good Genes?
Yes. I'm like, I don't get it.
I was that bitch back in the day. I used to love that product, but now I'm just like, why did I spend that much money?
Yeah.
Angie, it sold out at Revolve. They surely hate me.
Oh,
they sell out so fast, but they restock really quick too.
Yeah. And Nicole says it's eczema approved. And I believe, is it the owner that has eczema or like had sensitive skin as an adult? And so she developed this clean beauty brand. And there's a lot of information on their site. And if you really want to get into it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to screen share everything, but this is like a relatively, because I bought the initial, like the smaller bottle during one of the VIB sales. And I was like, okay, it's like decent. I really didn't like the scent of it, but it's because I was using it as a setting spray. And I'm like, I can't I couldn't justify spending the money. But then since I started using it as a toner, that's definitely what it's meant for.
Yeah.
And Tower 28 is really informative. Like on Instagram, they're always showing, like, they're always answering people's questions on there. And then they have like all their, like their highlights and stuff. Like, I just feel like they're doing a lot of things really well to inform their consumers as well.
Yeah. Katie says that she doesn't feel like the packaging is her vibe. I can see that. I love it. I love it too.
I
the
love
only
it.
Thing is they're a little hard to open sometimes, like if you maybe have like really sensitive nails, but I think you'd be okay. Like,
yeah.
Okay, I haven't even sprayed this, so let me. What are you putting on your face right now?
The Tatcha Dewy skin cream.
I already have cream on because I was like, I can't. My face is so dry. I can't like leave my bathroom without putting something on my face, but it'll be okay. I just sprayed a little bit.
Spray a little bit, but that's how easy it is. It's a really nice product to really help with the bacteria. You spray it all over your face, and then it's like you let it dry, and then you put your moisturizer on top of it.
Yeah,
I'm into it. Like I only have like breakouts right now. They're not as like, usually I get like the really deep, painful pimples, and it's like I missed those 2 days. My face started to break out again. It's like I know that that's doing a lot of great things for my skin. So for $28 for a toner, to me, that's not that expensive either.
Yeah. Cool. I'm just
I'm into it.
On the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. I need to use this more. I'm like so over all of my matte foundations. It's I don't know what to do. Send help.
Send help. Who are you?
Yeah, but this is so nice too. I mean, I know we're talking about Tower 28, but Kosas is a clean brand as well. And the thing is, like, I thought clean was so lame. Like, I'm like, no, I like my makeup to be full coverage. I want to.
Do you think it's because we're getting older though?
Could be. I don't know. Yeah, the weather change is to bother me sometimes. But like, could you guys tell the difference from? And that's like such a light oil. Like,
you definitely look more glowy.
Yeah, and I feel like it still covers something because I don't know, it like perfects my skin. So I was shocked because Amy was recommending this to me, and I was like, oh, it's an oil, like it's not gonna be enough coverage, and I really like it. Like I just need to like use this instead of like some of my matte foundations for a little while. And I thought if I hated it, I would just mix it in. So
right.
Yeah, it's very liquidy, and I literally just put like a drop on. So
I've just been using like just concealer. I'm using my Dior concealer right now.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I really like about the Tower 28. It's like, because they're designed to be like almost like beachy, summery type of products, I feel like you can get away with not having like a full face glam.
I really I bought the Dior concealer. I don't know what I was doing. I think actually Annette had been raving about Dior foundation to me, and so it was in my like list of loves, and then I was like, oh, I'll just get it. But I'm trying to like, I don't know, I need to try that.
The foundation is so good though.
Yeah, and she has dry skin too. All the dry skin people.
I feel like that's a solid, like, no matter what your skin type is. Like the Dior Air Flashes that we were talking about.
No, they're other, like they're the foundation that goes with the concealer that you're using. Where is it?
Oh, what was it called? Is it the Forever? Or it used to be called the Forever?
Yeah, this one. So I bought both of these during the sale, and I've maybe used them.
Shocker, you bought both, Karen.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
I've made progress, people. Do you see that? This is the year.
She's panning, you guys. She's panning.
This is the year where I use up stuff. Okay, so let's see here. I'll have to look into the spray. I had to take my child off Accutane, so I'm looking for things that will help with acne. Yeah, and I think the products are so like super good for sensitive skin. And probably for kids, I would think that it's child safe. Like, I don't think there's any like harmful ingredients that you'd be like concerned about putting on your child's skin.
Yeah, like everything is pretty much like designed to be for sensitive skin. And then it's like eyes, lips, face, like everything you could use on like multiple areas of your face.
Right. Yeah.
So I think that, yeah, for kids especially, I think that would be a good. I mean, it's not going to probably fix everything, but it's going to help, I think. For something that's so easy and it's not insanely expensive, it's worth trying it. Or get like a small, like the small bottles, I think like $14 or something like that. It's not expensive.
Okay, so MAC foundations. Yeah. Those are brown girl problems, man. Sometimes, I swear. I found the product. Dr. Jart has some very good products. I'm looking at it now. All the husbands.
I know, right?
I know, that's so true. Okay, I hate the term clean beauty, but I'm all over the light coverage trend. And she said, yeah, you've been trying out a lot of like tinted oil face.
Mm-hmm.
What are they even called now? I don't know. Moisturizing, hydrating foundations.
Right. I mean, I still love and appreciate a full face of makeup. Especially summertime, I'm just so less likely to wear a full face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm much more into like the look that I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But I still love and appreciate a full face for sure.
Yeah. And how this live came about was Brittany was doing her summer like minimal makeup routine and she was using Tower 28. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, let's do a live. I was like, let's collab. Tower 28 bitch. And like, I have all of these products that I haven't even really talked about on my channel yet. So it just made sense for us to talk about it. So
they're so good.
Yeah. Let's see here. Green wash. Yeah. Dior concealer has been my favorite. Too bad they changed it.
I still love I got the Dior, the Forever Skin Correct. That's the one I just use. I think it's really skin-like. That's why I like it. I mean, Pat McGrath I like more, but I like this one for like the type of look that I'm doing today.
Yeah. I have the Kosas one
real.
Listen, you guys are all just as bad as I am. I don't know why I get
because you're like, I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. But wait, I'm on a no buy. Wait, I bought 12 pallets last month.
Okay. The low buy is dead. In case anybody is wondering, the low buy has died. It has gone away.
Karen, clearly, after your like eyeshadow palette roundup this month.
I think I'm just never gonna try and do a low buy again. I think I've learned my lesson.
That's exactly why, like when low buys were like trending, I'm like, fuck that shit. Because I know I might do it for like a month or two. And then after that, it's game over. Because if I want something, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah. I think like when 2020 hit, I was like, you know what? I can do it. I was there. I think I was doing good. And then it's like after coronavirus happened, I was like, fuck that.
You're buying your feelings, Karen.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
I stand by my feelings. It happens. Any good resources to learn about clean beauty? So many, angles and ingredient clean beauty pushes. Just see.
Same. That's why I've never been like a clean. Like, there's some channels that are like strictly clean beauty. I'm like, I can't. It's like cruelty free. I can't keep up with who is doing shit right and who's doing shit wrong. Where like Tower 28 stood out to me is like they have like specific guidelines that they follow. I'll try to hold on. Let me pull up that.
It's under their philosophies or something, I think.
Yeah, because it talks about the owner and how she had sensitive skin and stuff like that. But then it also tells like the guidelines. It says where the name of the brand came from. I just had it on my thing before I went to. Yeah, let's do philosophy. Good, clean, fun. Okay, it says we have a type. Okay, Karen, if you want to pull that up, I have it. There you go.
There.
That just tells like the guidelines that they follow. And that's one thing that I've never seen a brand do. At least I don't recall seeing a brand do that.
Mm-hmm. I haven't really looked into it. And that's the thing too, what everyone's kind of saying. That whole section on the Sephora website was so intimidating to me. And it was so, I don't know. It just seemed like a scam a little bit. It probably wasn't, but that's kind of how I felt. And
I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah. And then I saw Michelle Wong actually talk about the lip gloss. This one, she hauled it like sometime this year. And then I was like, oh, that's really pretty. Yeah.
That's why I bought that one, is because of Michelle Wong. God damn it.
And then I was like, okay, I'm interested. $14. Like, I can swallow that pill. And so then I think, I don't know how. Then I got sucked into like Kosas, and then I watched. There's so many good videos out there, honestly. Like, not really people I follow, but I just started doing a little bit more research, and
Mhm.
there's a really good channel called, I think her name's Matilda, and she's Australian. Do you watch her? She does like the
I
flat
watched.
lay.
Yes, I watched. I think we were talking about it, and I
Mhm.
watched her Kosas video. I think.
Yeah. And so I think she actually, I don't know if she's done any Tower 28 stuff, but that was super informative. And so their information is out there. It's
You just have to find it.
yeah, I mean, there's so many swatches and things you can look at. And that's kind of why we wanted to do this video, so you guys could see it on Brit's skin, on my skin. It's
I'd
a
love
little
to do more of these too, because like we have different skin, and you can see the same products on different skin tones.
yeah. And sorry, I'm going the wrong way in the comments.
It's okay. They want to be included too, Karen.
Thanks for the Burke is here. So yeah, it's super handy, and it's a little harder to find on people of color, but I did see some videos, so you just have to kind of dig around a little bit, but hopefully
You have to find them.
And a lot of the stuff I bought this year at the sale was clean beauty, not really intentionally, but a lot of Kosas, a lot of Tower 28.
It was getting a lot of traction between like recommendations videos and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like the Kosas bronzer, I feel like so many people were talking about it, which for good reason, because I bought it and it's bomb. But it's like, wait, where did this brand come from?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. I think I like it more than the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, to be honest.
I'm not into the Charlotte. Like, I think it's nice, but it's not $55. Like, I'm not like shitting my pants over it. I'm like, I think we're like the only ones, because there's some people I watch, they're like, oh, it's the best ever. I'm like, actually, no. But that's just it's because I'm not usually a fan of matte bronzers.
Right.
I'm like, I'm strongly debating returning it, just because I'm like, for $55 and I'm not shitting my pants over it.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, I don't know.
I can understand that. Karen, can you? Oh yeah, I will. So are you putting powder on your face?
I just did like my under eye.
Oh, okay.
That's it. I wasn't going to, but in case I wear this throughout the rest of the day, depending on how the finished look comes out, I might end up wearing it.
Yeah, bitches gotta film, man. I have so many palettes I need to film.
I've got so much wedding edits to do. I'm just like, that is taking over all of my editing time. I'm just doing lives on my channel right now, just because it's just, yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I seriously don't. Legally Black Beauty says Tim Talia didn't seem to like the Charlotte Tilbury bronze.
I mean, it's really nice. It's really luxurious. It's just, is it the best bronzer on the market? I don't think it is, but that's just me.
Beautiful. Like the appeal of just, sitting on your, you know, vanity. It's stunning. But that's the thing with Charlotte Tilbury. Like, I want to love her, but like, I don't know.
I love her like complexion products. I think they're unmatched. I think they're beautiful. It's like with the powders, it's like, it's nice, but that's where I feel like Hourglass nails like powders. Like, I think Charlotte nails like the liquid aspects of complexion, and then Hourglass nails the powder products of complexion. It's like everybody has their strengths.
Yeah, you know, Charlotte didn't have shades. She just kind of expanded, I think, in the last couple of years. So I think her darkest shade in most of her foundations was like an 8. And then now she's got more in that like magic, whatever the cute bottle with the white top or the rose gold. I can't remember.
Right.
But so we'll see how she does now that I think she sold her company. So
yeah, I hope that it doesn't plummet. Like, I hope the quality of the products, because that's what it seems like, is people sell their companies and then their like quality just takes a complete trash.
You see this comment? Y'all would say this the day after I bought the shirt.
I've been saying that shit. Okay.
Yeah, you have to follow Brit if you want some faster reviews. I've been trying it, but it's like I don't feel anything about it. So I'm like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't know. Like,
I think it's very buildable. I think it's very buildable, because like when I wear it, I'm like, it's really nice, but I feel like I have to put so much work into making it, which for some people, you're going to love it. You're going to want that buildable coverage. Whereas like me, I'd rather like dip my brush in, swirl it on my face and be done. Yeah. So it's all an experience too. And I think like why I like Charlotte is you get like it makes you happy to use her stuff. Like because it's so bougie, you're just like I feel like I'm better than everybody right now because it's just the whole experience is so nice. And I think that does make a factor. Like some people are going to love it. Some people aren't. That's just the name of the game when it comes to makeup products. Like I might not crap my pants about it, but like Kate the Great Beauty, she's like, holy shit, it's the best bronzer I've ever used. So I'm like, me personally, I'm like over here, I'm like the Kosas bronzer is better. But that's because I like luminous bronzers. I don't feel like I have to work with it as much to get to look the way that I want it to.
Yeah, I always say buttery, but that's how I feel. I feel like I'm just like every time I put a little bit more on, I'm getting glowier and glowier. Better. I have acne prone. So what do you think about that, Britt? Because you have acne prone skin.
It doesn't break me out.
Okay. Because I can't say that I struggle too much with acne, so I just never really know. And I don't know if it makes sense if you're cleansing your skin after that you shouldn't have a problem with breakouts.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, do you use a moisturizer? Do you use a primer? Like I feel like because I use so many products underneath it, it doesn't affect me. But everybody's skin's different too.
Cool.
Cool. Why don't we use the bronzers?
Yes, you can. Sorry. So I've never actually. Should I try the light one first? I haven't tried this on my face yet. Or
maybe we'll do like one side with one and then one side with the other, just so people could see the way that they look. Because I always use West Coast, but Best Coast I think is still usable, but it just looks different. I'm curious if Audra's still here, if Audra has used Best Coast yet, because she has darker skin than we do. Yeah. And I'm curious if that works on her skin tone, because they only have 2 shades. So they're not necessarily super inclusive, but I'm pretty sure since they are a smaller brand, they'll probably expand the range, but they haven't yet.
Yeah. And the one thing I like about the bronzer is it blends so fast. Like that's something that terrifies me about cream products, because you're like, oh God, like, you know, and it just goes real quick. So I was talking about this e.l.f. brush on my so see, that's scary, but it blends. I swear it blends.
Well, it's like the Charlotte Tilbury contour. It's the same way. It's like you apply it first, you're like, oh shit, and then just the more that you work with it, you're like, oh okay, I get it now.
Yeah, so it's a little scary at first, but like it's
Which one are you using right now? I'm using
the darker one. Yeah. Best Coast. Yeah.
So you have the dark. Okay, I'm using West Coast right now, just so you guys know which ones. Look at the glow that it gives. Like that's my favorite thing about their products is like just the luminosity, but it's not glitter. It's just a sheen on your face. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, and I don't have a ton of like coverage on my foundation, so like even if I had like a full coverage, it doesn't move my foundation around. It just builds on top of that. And yeah, I don't want to like overdo it, but I feel like you can't see it, but that might just be my lighting. So
more is more.
Like, is that a helmet you have on
there? Bronzer helmet.
So hopefully you guys can see that. I'm gonna do the other side.
Okay, so I have West Coast. You're wearing Best Coast, right? Okay. Now we're gonna switch. We're gonna do the opposite, so you guys can see the difference that these look like on our skin.
Okay, and I've never tried this one before, so if it doesn't show up on me, don't worry. It'll be okay.
Don't worry.
Oh, you can see it.
I think that this one almost like on my skin, it almost has like a blushy type like burnt tone to it.
And that's the thing. I think I was actually trying to get West Coast, and I think I got confused and I got the darker one because red tones scare me. Like they look very red on me. So I like to go for a more neutral bronzer, but I always mess up with my bronzer selections. Like I bought that Morphe bronzer that they came out with before, like right before quarantine. See, I think I like this shade a little bit more, but I just hadn't pulled it out of the box and tried.
You just didn't give it a chance.
Well, I just I haven't been really wearing a lot of makeup, to be honest. Like
I only do for like filming for like video purposes, and that's pretty much it.
You know me, like I like to wear makeup to work, but I just haven't been in the mood to, and like, I don't know, I must be getting lazier because I would get up early just to do my makeup, and now I'm like, whatever.
Mhm.
The workplace doesn't deserve this.
They don't deserve it.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you done? I was are you done applying yours?
Sort of.
Sort of.
I mean, it's blended, right? Yeah, I think I'm good.
Well, no, because I want to show like, so we have West Coast, like show your side of West Coast to the front.
Yeah, that's this one.
The lighter one. Just so you guys could see how different they look on each of our skin. I think like on your skin, it looks more of like a contour, I think.
Really? Because I think this one's definitely more, like, I like how natural this looks.
Yeah, like you look like naturally sculpted, I think. But you have like the sheen to your skin too.
Like right here. So maybe it's more emphasized because of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, it didn't look bad. It just it looked sculpted. It just looked sculpted. And then show West Coast.
Yeah.
It pulls very, very, it almost looks like a blush on me, I think.
Yeah.
But on you, I think it looks more bronzy. Right? How do you guys feel in the comments?
Yeah, let's look at the, oh man, okay.
She's like, oh man, don't let me fall behind in the comments.
I need like a third person and a third arm. I don't know how you do makeup and talk to people and like still stay on
I miss a lot of the chat. Like I just kind of like where it's at when I see it. It just, I can't like scroll because it gets way too confusing.
It's good. Yeah. Anyone debating the West Coast bronzer? Yeah. I mean, listen, if you like cream products, this is a great place to start. I like subtle bronzers. If it's too pigmented, I have trouble as I'm a little too heavy-handed. Yep. Practice.
Yep.
Oh, Audra. No.
Oh, Audra, it doesn't work on Audra's skin tone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll make more shades.
I hope that they do. I'm sure that they will, but that's a bummer. I was hoping that it worked.
Working out and watching us on the treadmill. I should do that sometime.
I can't do that. I've tried. Yeah. Oh my god, I've tried working out and listening to YouTube. I'm just like, nope, doesn't work for me.
It's so funny because I finally got an audiobook. Like Rail has an Audible account, so he hasn't been using it. And I'm like, can I listen to something? And I'm so good at tuning out like the book. I'm like, I don't know what's happening in this book.
We're not paying attention.
So apparently I can watch YouTube all day while I'm working, but apparently I'll tune out anything that's not visual in front of me.
Yes. Yep. Same. Like I'll listen to YouTube all day at work, but if I'm doing anything like when I was just out running, I'm like, I cannot, because I use like the music as my pace. Yeah. And I can't, I'll slow down and I'll just be like, oh, okay, like we're just listening to some YouTube videos. If I was walking, it'd be a different story.
That's funny.
Heather's wearing her Tower 28 today. I just put a little bit of I put a little bit of Best Coast back here. That's how I like to wear these. I like to put West Coast as like the big part of it, and then I like to just put Best Coast towards the back. So it gives me like a more, because on this side it looks very red on my skin, but it looks totally different on you.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. Should I just mix them now? I don't even remember what cheek is which.
That's what I did. It's like, let's just put both on both sides.
Sorry, guys. Eventually I'll get better at this. It's going to be great. I really do like how my skin is looking, though.
Yeah, like that. That's, I think, my favorite thing about Tower 28 is everything just looks like, it just looks like you just got off the beach or off the boat, or like it just gives you the most perfect summer glow. But that's like the vibe that they go for, is products like that.
No beaches around here, but wait until you make it.
Casually shopping.
Yeah, she's like, so yeah. I'm like, well, at least you're not like, your wedding isn't like gonna be this like crazy big wedding, so it's gonna be fine. Like, it's fine. Just shop a little.
I know. I can't wait to see her like pictures and everything. Angie, are you gonna share your pictures and stuff with us? Because I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I'm like trying to convince her to just like live stream it. So
we're all there in spirit. Yeah. By the way, we're all inviting ourselves.
No biggie, Angie. Just casual. Just a few people. Yeah. New thing.
So it's only money. You'll make more tomorrow, Angie.
Seriously. Oh, that's awesome. I love best coats for a sunburn look.
Mm-hmm. It definitely, that's the vibe that it gives me, is like I look sunburn, and I love that.
Oh, that's awesome. I love what I'm seeing. I'm on the treadmill now. Gotta get posted. Yeah. I don't know how she does all of the things she does in a day.
I know.
Has anyone tried the Armis Burrito bronzer? Sorry, and know how it compares. I have not.
I have not either.
Maybe Michelle, because I know she's been hauling some RMS stuff. I saw she got like the blush, and I'm like trying to calm down, guys. I don't need to buy it
I don't believe you, Karen.
Yeah, it's like I don't need any more blush. So glad I already have these, because anytime I watch you guys, I buy something.
Molly, she almost got me on Pat McGrath. She's like, Britt, it launches at 9 o'clock. Are you getting it? Did you get it? And I'm like, it wasn't the pink packaging, Karen.
Listen, I was just trying to be a good friend. I didn't want you to miss it. I thought it was the pink packaging too. These people.
I know. I was so annoyed because I'm like, that's the one. I hope that she does that with more of her palettes, like doing the custom packaging. Because who doesn't want special packaging? Like, I hope it restocks. Has anybody heard of it's restocking the pink packaging?
Yeah,
what I want.
I contemplated the black just because I have all of them in the black packaging, but then I was like, just live a little, Karen. Just get the but,
I mean, you could buy the black and then I'll take the pink packaging. How about that, Karen?
With grit. And then I'm like, this seems like so much work. It took so long for my package to get to me. I'm like, listen, don't you know I have YouTube videos to film? Like, come on.
I know. Oh my God, but I think who was it? Tara Lynn. I think she's still waiting for her palette.
Yeah.
And she's like, I think I'm like the only one.
No, probably not. But yeah. How many can they possibly sell in like 5 minutes? That's what I want to know, but whatever.
I was surprised that they didn't sell out, because we know how that goes. Yeah. With like these super hyped up.
Okay, I don't have a photographer though, so my boss is taking pictures that I'll edit. Angie, get a photographer.
At least we'll get something. I just want to see how gorgina she looks, like all decked out. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Angie, I don't know.
Wedding content I love.
But Britt is like a wedding videographer, and me and her were talking about like wedding stuff, like people don't think about, and I would say like it's gonna go by so fast. So if you trust your boss, like that's great. I hope she does, because it's a lot of work taking wedding photos under pressure. So
I mean, it's all like what you care about it though. Like if you some people are just like, I don't care about wedding photos. It's if you don't care, then don't waste the money, because photographers get expensive.
Yes,
at least over here in the US, they get crazy expensive. I mean, it's worth it because they're extremely talented. Then it's like that's like $4,000 out of your budget right there. You know?
Yeah, the thing is, like for me, it's the way, like they're so good at, if you have the right photographer, like getting people together, like the families and stuff. Like you don't think of that stuff.
Yeah, like somebody's got to be willing to, take charge.
Like, you stand here, don't move.
I'm over there like, hey, yo, go over here, go here. You have to be able to give direction for sure. But it's all. We should definitely do like a series about that. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to listen to us, but we're just saying. And yes, to the wedding party in Vegas.
I'm inviting myself. Is that okay?
I think she just invited the both of us, and like,
I'm gonna take that as an invite, Angie.
That are watching the stream. You guys are all invited.
Angie's like that person that I'm like, I feel like if I meet her in real life, she'll be like my bestie. Same with you. Like as soon as I started talking to you, like, because you get like the vibe of somebody on the internet, but then you're like, okay, are they actually that way? But then it was like when I saw her in like your guys' vlogs, I'm like, I would be best friends with Angie. And then I'm like, I would be best friends with Karen. Like if we all live near each other, oh my God. So fun.
I don't think our husbands would ever see us. We'd be like, bye.
Bye, bitch, bye.
Yeah, Rail's like out biking somewhere, and he's like, "Aren't you gonna come with me?" I'm like, "No, I have plans.
No.
I have plans.
That's it to do.
Yeah,
We have plans.
I gotta hang out with my internet friends." Like, okay, I could only get the black packaging. Exactly. See, maybe packaging doesn't matter. We'll give it like a month for her to restock.
I would even pay more for the pink packaging. That's where I'm at, because I think it's beautiful. Like it takes the experience, because a lot of makeup that I buy, it takes the experience to put that away, Carrot. Put it away. Put it away, because you're taunting me and it's not fair.
Listen, you should have. I didn't realize you were live that day. Me and Millie were like, "Why isn't it loading?"
I didn't know that it was launching when I was going live. That was the problem. I'm like, I was even like 5 minutes late because I was trying to get it. I tried to be dedicated and it sold out. But then too, I was like him and Han, like, do I really want it? And then I started seeing everybody's looks with the palette. And I'm like, yeah, I want it, because I think it looks beautiful. And then Millie's video actually really helped, because she compared it to the like indie brand multi-chromes, and it looks so fucking different. I see Kate's great. Head wrap, yeah. I said to Karen, I'm like, I feel like Kate's great beauty right now.
And then we also had a discussion about your hair, and we both agree that it's amazing. So.
We love it. It's Gorgina. Gorgina.
In case you were wondering. I ordered it, but it's still on the way. Oh, yeah.
All of you, okay? I still haven't gotten it, god damn it. Everybody's like coming in now. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Which is good, because we still haven't gotten through half of the products yet.
There's no rush, you know. We're all hanging out. It's Sunday. It's Saturday.
Saturday. Vegas meetup. If only that will happen. That can absolutely. I think we definitely could make like a meetup happen somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to get one at my bar. I'm like, would all you guys come if we could all meet each other? I mean, it wouldn't be like a meet and greet. It'd be like a beauty YouTuber party, essentially. But I think it'd be so fun.
We can create our own, what is it, like those YouTube awards? Hey.
Thank you.
I love this comment. This is also my husband. Like, it's so funny when he hears me talking to Brittany. He's like, "Oh my god!"
Oh my god! I've had people say, they're like, I don't like the word gorg. Like, I've had people unsubscribe to my channel because I say gorgina, because it reminds them of vagina. I'm like, that's your own problem that it reminds you of vagina. Like, sorry.
It's really not.
Sorry, Karen.
It's not that serious, guys.
I know.
Okay. I would love a meetup. Oh, no, it's for everyone, Sherry. You don't have to be.
We're inviting everybody.
Yeah, everyone's.
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, she is. What did she say? Oh, sorry, the comment jumped, but she just said hi.
That's why it's funny.
Everyone has one. Let's all move on. Okay, should we do blush? Because it's like 100 years later.
Yes, let's do blush. So I have golden hour and happy hour.
Yes, and I have that one pill. Oh, and somebody asked me to swatch the bronzers, and I totally forgot. So let me just do that.
Oh yes, I'll do that too.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
Sorry, we're bad YouTubers.
Ooh, look at that. There is definitely a difference in the tone. The tone. Oh, yeah. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty. One is definitely more golden, and then the other one's. That's so crazy. Look at them on you. It's so weird.
It is. It's so that's why I love the fact that we're both doing this, because this is where you really see how different it looks on different skin.
Holy smokes.
For sure. So I have got West Coast and Best Coast. Is yours the same?
Yep. Best Coast and West Coast, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But do you see like the sheen? That's what I love so much about these is there's the sheen.
It's like a balm, but it's not sticky. It doesn't. Yeah, mine's dried down. I don't think it's sticky.
See, I still have like I could feel like something's there. It feels almost, I want to say balmy, but it's not balmy. It's like I could feel like something's there, but it's not going to bother me. It almost feels like I'm sweating. Maybe. I think that's the best way to explain it. Because when you say balmy, people are like, oh, that feels like it's going to feel gross. It does. It's like you can't feel it unless you actually touch it. Like I can't feel it on my face.
Yeah, I can't either. And that's the other thing too that freaks me out about creams is like, is it gonna feel sticky? Like, and no, I haven't had that problem with all the stuff I've tried so far.
Mm-hmm.
I was back.
She back, everybody.
Thank you for saying we're funny because
we're not funny.
We try to be entertaining.
Exactly.
Shimmer is so hard eyes emojis.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Huh. What do you think about their logo?
It's like a wave. I was like, wait, is it offensive? Because I would be the one to not notice that.
I know. I'm like, what? It doesn't. I'm trying to find it even. Like, this is what the box looks like, but it's like it's kind of like a sunshine on a horizon, I think.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me because they're based in California.
Mm-hmm.
And like Tower 28 is supposed to be, hang on, let me pull it up.
A lifeguard station in like one of the beaches, one of the famous beaches.
Hang on, it's under there about, and then I'll share it if you guys want to see it. But that's where, like, when I saw it, I'm like, it makes sense because it's like beachy, and that's where I think the products even tie into like the brand itself. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's named after a lifeguard tower in Santa Monica. Here, let me screen share.
Yeah, I love how it has like on their website, it does a little wave the whole time. You guys see that? It's really cute.
Oh my God, Veronica, I'm so jealous. I went to order those and they sold out in like 5 minutes. I was so upset.
I really want to get their liners. Like they have the neon and the pastel liners, but they're like together, it's like over $100. And I'm like, I'm never going to use those. Like, stop it.
That'd be a situation I would get like one and then.
Yeah. But I can never decide. This is why I'm such a bundle bitch, because then I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't need to make choices. Fuck that.
Let's just buy it all. Happy Hour from Tower 28 sold out. It sells out, but it comes back in stock.
Yeah. Guys, sign up for those emails. That's how I get all my shit. I just sign up for the notification emails. So, okay. So then we've got, trying to get them. Okay, so what brush do you want to use? Or here's all three of the colors.
I'm definitely to see how the lightest one looks on you.
Yeah, I've tried it, but I don't actually remember. And then I went for the peachy color first, so Golden Hour, just because I love peachy blushes. And then I was like, yeah, fuck it.
When in Rome, let's just get them all.
Fine, so yeah. Okay, so you want me to try this one? I'll just do it on one cheek, I guess.
Can you do the lightest one first, and then because I think it's going to be very subtle, and then put something over it, so then we can do like the last one on your other side. Okay. I don't have this one.
Okay, yeah. So this is
know what it looks like.
Magic Hour. So there, I just kind of like. Can you see it now? I can see it subtle in my mirror. I should have probably picked the. No, you can honestly, I can really see it in person.
Yeah. As I say, you could see it more than I was expecting to.
Yeah. And people, I mean, like, I love to look like a clown, but I know some people love very minimal blush. Yeah, you can definitely see it.
Angie, yes, I want that Natasha Denona palette. But what about the Natasha Denona palette? Yes, bitch, I definitely want that.
I like showed it to Britt while we were as soon as you sent it to me because her and I were like talking.
Yeah, I love those. I love those palettes.
I feel like you can totally see that.
Yeah, it definitely shows up a lot more than I was expecting it to.
And it's such a beautiful like color, like every day, and this would be so beautiful on people's lips. Like
that's what I love about these. Like I want to do that today is put these on our lips.
Yeah, we got all kinds of plans.
Shit to do.
Go get a snack. Be a while.
54 minutes in. Go get a snack, guys.
Have lunch. Put us on the TV.
I know. I'm gonna show because somebody just asked. You're getting the inside scoop, you guys.
What is
thanks to Angie because Angie was the one that.
Oh yeah.
Showed. Oh wait, let me turn up my.
Andy, this is what you were talking about, right? I don't, unless you were talking about something else. Natasha Denona did.
You can kind of see it. It's another mini palette. It looks like it's got.
It's not a filter. It's not a filter.
No, it's not. It looks like it is, but it's not. It's got black, like a dark gray, like a metallic silver, a light gray, and then a white, or like a cream color. Yes, bitch. Definitely want that. I love those mini palettes.
Go-to smoky eye for everyone. Bye, Heather.
Bye, Heather. We'll see Heather on my channel tomorrow.
Ooh.
Talk about Lunar Beauty. Lunar Beauty faves tomorrow.
Brit's a busy camper.
I just love doing collabs. I think they're so fun, especially because it's like I talk to you guys. Like I talk to you guys more than I talk to my like friends in real life.
Yeah, honestly, like my friends in real life is like, oh, we should hang out. I'm like,
That's maybe I got shit to do, but okay.
Okay, let's see here. JD Glow. Yep. We just talked about this too, Ashley. Yep. JD Glow is black owned. Give Me Glow is not.
I get them confused all the time.
At least it's not like Kaleidos makeup and Kaleidos cosmetics. That was like, I'm just like, what? There's so many name options, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tan's Beauty is saying she's interested in the Tower 28 spray. We talked about that extensively at the start of this video. So
I really love that. Yeah. I really love that.
And it's not a setting spray, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, I mean, you can use it as a setting spray, but it's designed to be a toner. Like, I've even asked that to Tower 28. I'm really? I'm so confused about this product. I said, because it's labeled as a facial spray. But then I was like, so that's where me thinking they do makeup, it's a setting spray. And they said it's designed to be a toner spray.
Yeah, I kind of got that from, like, the way they describe it. It's like, it's almost like a facial, like an on-the-go facial kind of thing. So I was like, ooh, that's different. You know, that's kind of what got me thinking about purchasing it. So clowns for life. Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, and like it always like wears down anyway. So it's like when I start off in the morning, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I go ham with blush too.
Yeah. Again, before I give up. Okay, so let's see here. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, I saw Legally Black Beauty just asked if she announced. That's not the one.
I hope so. Oh. I hope that she announced it. Like, I'll feel like an asshole if she didn't, but you guys
everyone just it's fine, you know. Yeah. You don't need to talk about it.
Because I know that happens. It happened with the Lunar Beauty blush palette. Like, I posted it to the community page, and I'm like, I didn't see him announce it.
Oh.
So I took it down. And yeah, it got leaked. So I hope I didn't just leak that palette.
Yeah. There's a little bit of like intense competition with stuff like that on YouTube sometimes, and everybody
yeah. Sometimes too, I think it's on purpose. Like I think they leak palettes on purpose to create more hype for it. But like the blush palette. How fast did that fucking blush palette sell out, man?
I think you might be causing it to sell out because you get so excited every time. And like, I didn't even want this. And now I'm like, damn, should I get it? Like, do you have it with you? Can you show it to us? Because I'm really curious about those two dark shades at the end.
I have it upstairs. I can go get it. Do you want me to go get it?
I mean, we can finish our blush.
Okay, let's do blush. So let's start. Which one do you want to do next?
Doesn't matter. You tell me. Do you want to use this one?
It's your channel, Karen.
I don't care. Okay, so I'll do peach. We'll do peach because I think peach will
golden hour.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it. Where's my?
So I'm gonna put it on. Oh shit, that is really fucking pigmented.
Yeah,
so pretty. Okay, I'm putting it over Magic Hour. No, yeah, Magic Hour. It's so easy. So easy. Like anyone can do this. This is a Real Techniques brush. You have to buy it in a set, which is super annoying. But the set is $20 and it comes with like a really tiny brush and some other weird brushes. But I really just want them to sell this on its own. This is what the new packaging looks like. It's perfect. I love this like domey synthetic loveliness. I don't need to keep going because it's blended now. So.
I know. It's like how I like to apply this. I'll like pick it up on my brush and then I pat it out on my hand.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
And then I apply it because it can be like Heather Austin. She did a video and she was like going in. I'm like, no. I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, no. And then she puts that on her face, and it was just hot ass pink because she used this shade here. I was like, oh my God. But then she, like, you could see in that video, like, how easy it just, like, it evens out.
Oh God, Black Beauty, can you send us that? I want to see. I want to know.
We want the tea. We want the tea.
Damn, really? A new 50. These people, like, I don't get it right. It's nuts. I was like, ooh, it seems like it's slowing down. And then it's like,
Karen's like,
Colors Rain is like, boom, at like 10 o'clock last night. And then this morning,
I'm psyched about Colored Rain.
I'm like, what the? But yeah.
It's been a minute since Colored Rain has come out with a new palette, though, right?
Yeah, I think it's time. And also, a lot of their colors are more like leaning jewel tones. So, like that pink, like if they give me like a light matte green and a light matte,
I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what they have coming because I think their shadows are amazeballs.
So good. I don't care what it is. I'll probably buy it. So my stupid face mask wears all my blush and bronzer off during my work. So true. Downside sometimes. What can you do? I have like mine is like covered in makeup. It's kind of gross. You're supposed to wash your face masks, people, by the way. I think mask me is the new term. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, no, it's real. So,
oh Jesus.
I haven't bothered with face makeup because of
actually, wait. While we were talking about the golden hour, let's put it on our lips, and then we'll keep with the comments.
Yeah. Okay, you just use your finger.
Yeah.
It's looking a little light on me. That's okay. I can.
That's the orange one?
Yeah.
That's a golden hour?
Mm-hmm.
This
is so fun. Nice. Like, just imagine going to like the lake and like you just bring this and you're like, boom, boom, boom. You can do your whole face.
Yep. Boom. And then if you're feeling real froggy, you can take the fire lip gloss and put it on.
Yes. Oh. Oh my gosh.
I really like it
though. I'm really doing a terrible job at the comments. I'm so sorry. Hey Pete's.
I do the same thing.
Also
ready for Colored Rain.
Yeah, they postponed the Safari Rain restock in case anybody was I saw that last night. I think they moved it to the 19th in case anybody's been eyeing that. Are you just building that up? Should I try and build it up? It looks light on you, but oh yeah, there you go.
It's very, very buildable. And it feels like it would be like a lip balm. You can even put these on your eyes. I mean, if we want to do that too, we can.
Yeah.
Put it on your eyeballs.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, now it's just the monochromatic cream look.
Look it. Then we can take it off and do the other side. You can do this with the bronzer too, but with these, they do crease on your eyeballs.
Oh.
Like I have more oily lids.
Yeah.
And I tried wearing just this the other day. Like if I'm on like a boat or the beach, it wouldn't bother me to crease because then you could just go boop, 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 and then it's blended out.
Yeah.
Because the texture of these, it doesn't change. Like for me, they don't dry down. Like I still have that very wet look to the skin and it doesn't feel like it changes to me.
Wow. I really like this. The thing is, I would never really think to do this. And like even people that go like, oh, I just put this one shade in my crease. And I'm like, what? I don't get it. What? Why would you do that? I'm waiting for the alter ego dupe for the indie love palette. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like everyone's trying to make money and some people just don't have the budget to buy a $65 palette. Like I get it,
Right.
Judge you for that. Oh yeah, I've been like looking at so many Danessa Myricks products. She has some really cool cream stuff that looks really interesting that I
just started hearing about that brand. I've never heard of that brand before now.
Actually, yeah, it's so funny. Amy, I swear I was telling her, I was like, you're such a pioneer. You find all these brands. And so she does a lot of indie and she featured one of their highlighters, which is also like a clear balm. So I bet you'd like that, Britt. And she sold on Beautylish. So then I was like, oh, I was curious. And I was like, oh, maybe I should add it. And like, oh, I have so much of the same thing. Like, I'll just wait. And I've been going on about this Facebook Live that I saw her do with a bunch of Black makeup artists. And it was so interesting. And like, now I just feel like I'm in love with that brand because I just love everything they stand for as far as like being inclusive and definitely more like artist based though. Like they have a lot of cream eyeshadows and stuff like that. So
I'm loving the whole like people interviewing brand owners and shit. Like Kiki Sweat's been doing it. She interviewed Shantakai and then Kelsey Brianna J, Kiki Sweat, and also Glam Girl Chelsea. They interviewed Niels from Beautylish. And I love those because you like as consumers, we kind of have this idea. Like the biggest thing, I was honestly shocked that he had answered this question. They were asking like, why do they have Jeffree Star Cosmetics as a part of their company? And he's like, this isn't going to be a popular answer, but it's because he's a major moneymaker. It's a business. And that's where I'm like, props to him for, you know, to say it. And then it just gives you the more business sense of it. I think it's important for us to hear. Yeah. And a lot of these brand owners too, they're like, it's not like I have a team of like 80 people that I just get to order around. Like, even Nils, I came in at the end and I haven't caught up on that. He was saying like at one point during Corona, he was packing the boxes. And I actually had like a follower, like a friend on Instagram. She said she knew him and she was saying like, they're packing the boxes. It's not, you know, so that's where it's like, you know, you have to try and be like, everyone wants their packages, but it's a pandemic. Like I'm trying to be like, I was going to ask about that brand because I know you said they were an indie and I'm like, here's my thing with indies. Like I'm trying not to be an asshole because I understand like there was a pandemic. It is like I have some orders that I've been waiting for like since like February from. I'm like, it's June. Like it's fucking June. I'm so impatient. So I'm trying to be better about it. It's just like I have a harder time ordering from indie. Like I want to buy indie because I want to support brands, but I don't want it to take months to get my stuff either. So that's where I'm like, Toya, I don't like the Fenty blushes. I don't like them. So many people love them. And I just don't. Mine is like, so I bought the Fenty, I bought the Tower 28 and I bought the Kosas, and the Fenty ones are the ones I'm inclined to reach for like the least out of all of those. I just love the other two more. And I haven't really even used them enough to really say like, oh yeah, you should get, but I just, I love the Kosas one so much. And I've been using these ones just because they're easy to grab and go. And I don't know. Like, I think the effect that the Fenty one gives, I like. Like, if you guys didn't see it, I did a wear test on the Fenty ones. And the biggest thing that I don't like is because it has, I think it has coconut oil in it. You can see, because I do have to set my under eyes, you can see where it separates. These ones, they don't do that. Like, you can't see where it actually like forms like a line, almost like a barrier line. And it looks like shit. And I'm like, even people that wear the Fenty ones, I could look at them and be like, you're wearing a Fenty bronzer if you set your face with powder. It's just, I shouldn't say that. I could say that for a lot of people like that do their makeup like me. It gives that like distinct line. And I'm like, I just don't like it. I don't know what it is about it. It's just like the texture of it, I'm not a fan of. And then it's just like, I don't know. I just was not a fan. Yeah. Fenty, I really like the foundation, this one, but it's like even their powder bronzer originally, I'm like, I don't love it. Like, it's like, it's nice, but I'm not going to be like, oh, you guys need to go get this right now. Like, this is going to change your life. So, hi, Kat. I like the shade of, because I got the shade Macchiato of the cream bronzer. I love the shade of it. But then at the end of the day, it had like a green cast on my face. I'm like, oh gosh. It had like a slight greeny look to it. I'm like, that ain't it for me, sis. Like, I feel like they're better products if you don't set your face at all with powder, or if you're not really wearing them for a long period of time. But that's where I also don't like the fact with the Fenty blushes. I think they're more ideal if you're not experienced with cream products. And like, I like you to be able to see my blush on my face.
Mm-hmm.
The Fenty, it's like in order to see it, you have to use your fingers. Whereas with these ones, I use my brush. I like to use a brush. I'm not the biggest fan of applying makeup with my fingers. I don't know why.
Me too. Same. Yeah. Are we talking about, I don't know if they were talking about, Julie, are you talking about Tower 28? Are you talking about Fenty? I'm not sure. Sorry. Oh boy. Sherry.
And I just placed it as a
sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I do this all the time on Brittany's live. So I'm like, bitch, I just bought that Wayne Goss brush. Like,
oh my God, I do too.
I haven't actually used it yet. I'm such a psychopath.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm like, ah.
I love that brush. It's so good. Like I was looking at his new brushes.
Yeah. What do you think?
And
175?
Was it 175 for all three?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get, if I get any, I'm gonna get the smallest one because I feel like the other two remind me so much of this. Like they're the same like type of purpose brush. Like you can set your under eyes, you can contour.
This is did I buy the wrong one? Yours is flat. Shit, I bought the wrong one, didn't I?
Mine's the airbrush.
Damn. Is that the one you like? I thought.
Yes. That's
God damn it.
Karen.
Because yeah, in your video, you're like, oh, I can use it this way, and then I can turn it to the side, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
That's why I like this brush because I like it. My favorite purpose for this is my under eye, but you can contour because it can get so sharp. You can bronze. You can do blush.
Okay, stop telling me.
Yeah, you definitely got the wrong one.
Nils,
no, Beautylish does returns to exchange it.
But I feel bad.
I don't ever feel bad for returning stuff, especially with the way that online marketing is now, like in influencers. I'm like, if I'm being sold something, like perfect example is Jeffree Star, how he's like, the formula is perfect. It's like they paint this big picture. Same with remember the Tati Beauty Blendiful that nobody uses anymore. Yeah. The way that they market products now, I'm like, I do not feel bad about returning it because they paint false narratives with, like, not false narratives. They give you an unrealistic expectations with the way that they sell shit. Yeah. So I'm like, if I don't like it, I'm going to return it. Mm-hmm. And then I'll buy something else that I want.
Do people get mad at you when you say that? Because I know back in the day, I used to return more things. And that's the thing, too. I'm like, I don't have a Sephora to go to. I mean, I do, but it's very small. We don't have half the products. And then it's like, try to match your skin tone. Like, listen, you know? And so it's like, they could do better, too. That's where swatches on different skin tones, And then with Indie, you can't really return anything. So you're stuck with it. So if I can return something to Sephora, I kind of am going to, like, that's the benefit, right? So, but yeah,
no, I've never gotten backlash for saying I return it. And especially like brushes, like you have an idea of what the brush is going to look like, but when you get it in person, you don't know how it feels. It's like, if you don't like it, my Smith brushes, I return those because I'm like, the quality of those is garbage. And it's just, I don't like it. But unfortunately, since these stores don't have actual stores, you're taking a financial risk by buying this stuff. And if it's like, you don't like it, like if I'm like, okay, if I kind of like it, I'm less likely to return it. Like the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, I'm like, do I want to return it? But I know I could still use it. I'm not likely to return it. Mm-hmm. But I don't have a problem with exchanging things, you know? Mm-hmm. Katie, she is a savage. Yeah. She's a makeup savage.
Okay, so did you do both your cheeks too? Sorry.
No, not yet. We got talking.
We're the worst. Oh God. Okay. And also indicated her Smith brushes too, so you're not alone. I have one Smith brush and I really do like it, but again, I only have one. Where is it? It's one of those I love this for my eyeshadow. I have to say, I will pinch.
They're just so scratchy.
Like I love how I can go like right into, and then I can just pack on my shadow. Yeah. So
I think it might be because I got the like the white goat hair brushes. Mm-hmm. I got like the 235 and then the 232. They were so scratchy. And I'm like, no, not for a blender brush. I do not want it to be scratchy.
Yeah, for sure. Journals. You try it? Do you not like it? Or is it because of us? Because don't do that.
I know, right? Yeah, it's like if you genuinely don't like it.
Yeah, because I'm happy with the Hourglass cream palette in the UK. EU, you cannot return. Yeah, that's true. Margie says you can't return in the UK or the EU. So people they're like, oh, we can't do this in Europe. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
I know it's
consumers are spoiled. Okay. If something's wrong, it's not the consumer's fault. It's the company. And everyone has to deal with that in their daily jobs. So like, I don't know, we have to deal with it in our business. I'm sure like we went to a restaurant yesterday and Rel's like, this beer is not cold. And he's like, I don't know that guy, but I'm not paying for this if it's not cold. And so it's everywhere here. It is
not even that. It's like, okay, try proving that shit is faulty. Like, unless you get it damaged. But it's like, what if there's like a contaminant and all the batch codes are the same?
Speaking of that video you were talking
about. It's like one of those things. It's like, that does suck. Like, I feel for people in Europe. But if I lived in Europe and I knew that I couldn't return, I would not buy nearly as much as I do. So that's where it's like a catch-22. It's like, I don't know. I've never gotten backlash for it. And I'm just still like, if I'm spending my money on something, it's different if like, say if I got like a gift card or something like that. But it's like, if I'm spending money, I think too, another factor, I'm like, okay, how much did I pay for this? Like, that's the other, like with the Charlotte bronzer, it's like, that's $55. But then I'm just like, I know I could still use it. So I probably won't.
Yeah. And the thing too that's hard is like you may end up loving it like after some time, but who knows?
Yeah, because sometimes like mascaras, like at first I usually don't like them, and then as they sit, sometimes I like them when I reach for them again.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a product someone in store recommended. Yeah, that's where it's just like, why the fuck? Why shouldn't you be able to return it?
Yeah.
But I get it as a business point of it because they are losing money, but I'm going to spend more money there.
Again, it's not just the makeup industry in America. It's every business, TVs, appliances. Like, you think it's a waste that the makeup's getting thrown out? Like, listen, we're throwing out like crazy shit. Like, so
in either way too, it's like either the company's going to throw it out or I'm going to throw it out. It's still getting wasted no matter which way. It sucks for the company, but then maybe they'd be smarter about the way that they market shit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Red only part what? I'm confused.
Oh, I think she's talking about the Europe thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't return if I tried it and it's my fault. Like, order too pale. See, I feel like that.
I do. I switch. I change it.
Yeah, because it's like, how is that your fault? Maybe you're not a makeup artist, I'm assuming. So it's like, how would you know? And even, okay, so this is so funny. I was thinking about this the other day. Give Me Glow, like, I was looking at their eyeshadows. Their eyeshadow colors online do not look the same as in person. Because I bought a lot of their like green shadows and they look so vibrant on their website. I'm like, they don't look like that in real life. So it's like, if that was to happen, it's like, it's not your fault. Like,
right.
How would you know? So anyway,
okay, let's get to a blush. But look at how much like,
oh, that's the wrong side.
Look at how these are pigmented.
I didn't pick that much up, but
I just went like
yeah.
It's like this brush. It just picks up a lot. So when you first apply it, it's gonna look crazy. But that's where they're so easy to
blend,
manipulate. Yeah. I mean, it's still gonna look crazy because this is a hot pink blush. It looks more intense, I think, on camera than it does in real life.
Yeah, and I'm just not a pink person, but I'm like, maybe it'll happen. Will happen. The other thing I was going to say, there is a cream product I really want to try, but I'm like, again, I don't need to. Kaja just launched. Did you see those? They did like a cream little bento box, but it's a cheek product. I think it's a lip cheek. So I think it's like a powder and a cream product. And it's $18. It looks so cute. And I meant to look up reviews, but I haven't yet. So that's like one I'm like eyeing because I really like she's like,
you said it was Kaja?
Yeah. That brand that makes like the little eyeshadow circle bento boxes.
I hate those. Yeah. I hate the packaging. I don't know why. I just don't.
Do you own one or did you just like look at one?
I went to Sephora and I'm like, let me see what these are about. And then I touched it and I'm just like, it feels like really cheap to me.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of like kids makeup.
That's fair.
So that's where I'm like, not for me.
Oh, my point of view is asking what BK brush are you using? That's a good question.
That's the BK 106. These are like my top two. The 101, which restocked today, and then the 106. I fucking love these brushes. BK Beauty brushes.
I bought the bronzer brush. I hope I don't regret because I didn't buy 2 of the foundation brushes. I just bought the one.
Good girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't need 2 of them.
Get a bronzer. Oh, look. Okay, so now I can see my my peach is creasing.
Yeah, they definitely do crease.
Yeah, I would.
But that's where it's, I don't know, like sometimes I wouldn't mind that. I think it goes with like the look. Like if you're on a beach or on a boat, if it creases, you're just like, ooh, am I likely to wear this on my eyes? No. Same. But it's an option if you want it to. There's another product we're going to talk about that I'm more likely to do that with, which is the Super Dew.
I went really, really light on the pink, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. The other thing too, I always laugh because I know Tarte just did or not just did, but their summer collection has like surfboards and stuff. And I was like, what surfer girl? Like in my mind, I'm like, what surfer girl is walking around with this colorful eyeshadow palette? Like, I feel like if you're on the beach, like this is the kind of stuff you're actually going to use versus like a surfboard shaped palette with like yellow eyeshadow. Like,
yeah, if I'm on a beach, I'm not wearing eyeshadow. I would be more likely to wear something like these, but most likely I'm not going to wear anything on my eyes.
Yeah. I love the Kaja churros. I get so many compliments whenever I wear them, Katie says. Let's buy some Kajas just to mess with her.
I mean, I was open to it for like a second, and then I'm like, they ain't it for me, sis.
That's awesome.
BK has your attention. I mean, they're great. I have it's a non-affiliate code, or like I don't make a commission. Britches 10 for 10% off with BK Beauty.
Mm-hmm. They also have Afterpay. Like I'm telling you what to do.
I'm like, I'm just gonna throw it in there because
it helps me. I like not having to pay it all at once. So whatever.
Right? I'm like, let me use those discounts. Like I messaged Karen yesterday. I'm like, Karen, do you have a Kaleidos discount code? Like,
oh, I know. Yeah.
I'm trying to save me some money.
Yeah. Why not?
Jacqueline, it's the Magic Hour from Tower 28. Cream blush and lip. It's the side. This one. That's what was on my lips was these. And you can even do that with the bronzers. You can wear the bronzers on your eyes and on your lips if you want.
Nice. Yeah. We're just mixing and matching away over here. So you're just going to town. I'm like sitting here like watching you. Like, should I try this on my lips? I don't know.
Girl, go off, sis.
You should just use the lip products though. I made a mistake and put Xoxo
We'll
Balm.
get there, Karen. We'll get there.
Sorry. I like that combo. I just did the West Coast on top of the Golden Hour, and it made it a little more brown, which is way more what I would wear on my.
I really like these I wish that these didn't crease. Like, I wish that, like, look how pretty that is.
Mm-hmm.
If that didn't crease, it would be Gorgina. I mean, Tower 28, if you're watching. Try to make something like this that sets down because they're so pretty. I don't like these really for on the lips, but you can. I mean, you can.
Yeah, if you like that shimmery look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, See, I feel like on you it like totally pops. I feel like on me it looks more natural, but I'm not mad about it.
And it's the point of doing this though, so people can see what the differences are. See, I see they're popping.
Pretty.
Yes,
holy
queen.
Crap.
That looks so good. I just think these products are fun. Like they look so basic. Like you look at the packaging, you're like, it's so fucking basic. But then you play with them and you're like, ooh, I'm so into this right now.
Yeah. Super duper fun.
And then who doesn't love a good multi-purpose? Like I like this shade Best Coast. I like this on the lips. I think that would be really pretty.
Yeah, that does look really nice. Okay, I'm not doing a good job on this hand. I mean, with this hand, but I really like that little glow on the and
that's pretty.
Mascara.
Yeah, that would be if these had set down. Oh yeah, like the West Coast on the eyeballs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do you guys think in the comments?
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, pretty looks on you both. Yes, Sharon, I tried to give mine. Oh, somebody cut their hair. Oh, let me see. That Barbie head. Wait, there's a Barbie somewhere. Am I missing something?
There's a Barbie somewhere.
It's like, what is happening? Oh gosh. Not into metallic lips. Yeah, that's true.
I'm not either.
This one didn't look metallic on me. It just looked like I was putting a brown shade on top of a peach, and it just made it more nude. So
I'm not really a big fan. Like, I like these on the eyeballs the most, like, besides the face. I like the blushes on the lips the most.
Yeah, I just can't pull off metallic lips. I mean, I think we can all do it. We just don't want to. Like,
yeah, it's not the most, I think it's not the most flattering.
Yeah. I mean, like, one time I wore green lipstick and it actually looked fine. It's just I'm not going to wear green lipstick on a daily basis.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep these two on my eyes. Or, you know what? I want to keep... Yeah, I was going to say, I want to put Super Dew on the eye. So I'm going to take Best Coast off, but I'm going to leave West Coast because that's my favorite on the eye. But just so you guys will be able to see how it creases. Like, it's already...
Oh, yeah.
It's already starting to.
I wouldn't honestly recommend going anywhere with this stuff on your eyes because you like if you walk through like a dusty windstorm.
I mean, but that's where it's just like you just go like this and then it's done. It's like it's fixed. You know,
Yeah.
It's easy, but I do wish that these set down though.
Maybe you should test it out, Brit. Just see, like, wear it on the boat and tell us what happened.
I can do that.
Yeah. Okay, I just weared the Super Dew, so it's just like warm. Yeah. Dewy.
Yeah, it's gonna be just like it's just like an eye gloss.
Yeah, I think doesn't Gucci have an eye gloss? They have one on Sephora.
I think so. I'm pretty sure you're correct.
Gucci.
I remember like Mac did one a few years ago.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "What is this?" The Gucci one is $33, and it is a all-over face and lip gloss. So, if anybody cares.
Gloss. This is the one Karen was like, I don't understand how this works
on your face because it's very emollient.
Yeah, this is the one I use my fingers.
Okay.
But it just gives you a wet dew to your face. There's no shimmer, no nothing. But you see how it just gives that slight sheen? Like, it's not even a sheen. It's just like sweat. It looks like you're sweating.
Yeah. I can see it in the camera. So this side is yes. This side doesn't have it yet. So
yeah, it's just... I mean, if I were to pick one that's my least favorite, it's probably this one because I feel like not everybody's going to love having a texture like this because this is one that you're like, it definitely feels like it's there. I mean, you could feel all of these, I think. But it's if you more or want a highlight, but without any shimmer, and you want it to look like sweaty, moist. Yeah. I know everybody loves that word.
Yay, Amy's here.
Hi, Amy. What's up, girl?
I was telling Britt that I want to watch your video from today, so I'm going to do that after this. But
yeah,
Ray Morris has one of those gloss products, and it's like $50. Oh, I don't know. I have the Fenty one somewhere, and so if you don't want it to be sticky, I would say this. I really like this effect because it's like a dewy. And it does have color, but since I'm like for my skin tone, you can't really see it. And then it has that wet look, but it definitely doesn't stay sticky. And so, yeah. And I know
stickiness doesn't bother me though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I can only feel it if I touch it with my fingers, but like on my face, it doesn't feel like funky or anything.
Yeah. I think you probably wouldn't like be very comfortable though if you like touch your face a lot and you like are at work. Like I feel like that's where it would be like, ooh, you wouldn't really want it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is more of like put your hair up.
This is
it all comes down to me for like it's like beachy bow, like summer.
Yeah.
That's the vibe that I get from this company just in general. So it's like, yeah, if I'm wearing my hair up and I just want to look sweaty, I'm going to reach for this. But is it a product that I'll use all the time? No. The other ones, yes, I would.
Yeah, look at that. Feeling menopausal?
Yeah, right? Feeling menopausal, just use the super glue.
We glow, yeah. We glisten, we don't sweat.
Right?
Oily skin makes it difficult to wear cream products, but that doesn't stop me from trying. Exactly. And you can always just start off with a little bit and then spread it out versus like, I think caking it on is probably the biggest mistake, would you say? Because if you put too much on, there's way more sliding and slipping happening. So just use it like a tint.
Yeah. That was like a misconception that I had myself with like creams and liquids. I was like, hell to the no. Like my skin, I didn't think would work with creams and liquids, but now they look so much more skin-like. And I don't even have to set, like the only area that I really set now is my under eye. I used to set my whole entire face with powder, like baking powder. I would set so much powder on my face and it would look so unnatural. Whereas now when I wear my makeup like this, it's like, it looks just normal. Like it's very minimal, which I'm all about that. But there's times that I do love, like I said earlier, like a full coverage. It depends on the time of the year. Like summertime, I don't want to wear a shit ton of makeup. So that's why I resort to this. Wintertime, I'm like, no, cake it all over my face because I'm not going to be sweating and it's not going to go anywhere. But even if I'm like sweating, this will still last on my face. And then if you want to last even longer, I put powders on top of it. Like I'll put my powder bronzer on top of it and stuff like that. Sharon, don't get me started on menopause.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh man, I love it. So should we move on to glosses? That's the last thing, right? Hour and a half in, and we're finally at the last few.
Listen, it's fine.
I love it. It's like I'm hanging out with a girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Karen's a shame on this one here. I got a measly too, and she's got all of them.
They're so good. Oh my god. I don't even know how to explain it. These are like my favorite gloss discovery.
They're so good
this year.
Well, get started because you have more than me.
Oh, we're putting them up.
Let's watch, girl. Let's get it.
Fine. Honestly, they kind of all look the same on me. I mean, you'll see a very light change in color, but that's fine.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna swatch the blushes on my hand just so people can see.
Oh, should I do that too quick? Sorry.
sorry.
Is everybody talking about menopause now? Oh my god, Leah, menopause is a distant memory. I can't. We have so much to look forward to, right? Like
I know.
It's gonna be great.
Can't wait.
We'll just still keep rubbing makeup on our faces and try and get through it.
Angie, I gotta go drink red wine and take pictures of my new makeup. Talk to you later.
Oh, nice.
That is a mood, especially at our time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've got golden hour and not magic hour, happy hour.
Try and build the one peachy one real quick a little bit more so you guys can see it. There we go. And then the one extra one on my end is the magic hour. Yeah. Britt, you should just get it. I feel like you would wear it so much.
Oh, I'm definitely going to. I'm waiting for the right time of the year. Because like right now, I know I won't wear a shade like that. I'm gonna buy that probably at like the November VIB sale or something like that.
Makes sense. I agree. Yeah, it has like a fall vibe.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I know I would wear it all year, but I'm like, I don't need another fucking cream blush right now. I have so damn many, and like creams, I'm trying to be more like cautious about buying so many because they're gonna creams are gonna expire. Powders I don't worry about as much because I'll have them for years.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, not creams.
I don't think so. But
no.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people acquire companies, but right now they're not.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, even if they were, I'm like that wouldn't change my mind about the brand itself because I think their products are incredible.
Yeah, and what cream products does ColourPop make? They make those sticks, and I didn't like the sticks. I felt like it would move my foundation around, and then I just kind of gave up on them.
I don't ColourPop just overwhelms me too much. I never buy their shit because I'm like, I get on the website and I'm like it's user friendly, but I wish that it was just easier to like if you like put your cursor over a picture, I wish it would show you like a lip swatch of their lip products. Or like I hate having to click on it, go through the pictures. It's like, no, it takes too freaking long. And then when you back up, you have to start at the top and like, okay, where did I leave off? It's just like a confusing, it needs to be more user friendly, I think. Ariane Rose wine is $6.40 here in London. Oh my god.
That seems like a perfect time for a wine and hanging out with people. You know?
Hell yeah. I mean, I'd be drinking it right now if it was socially acceptable.
I think so.
I have a clock somewhere. I mean, why not?
Oh yeah, cold pressed iced coffee, yummy. Super shock. Oh yes, duh, God, so dense. I forgot about those. I do like the super shock, but I can only use it. I have this like one brush from like an old brush set that just is so perfect at applying those. So, but they are good, yeah.
Those, and I'm like, just don't love them.
Shopping for stress for oh my god, you guys are savage. Poor ColourPop's like, what did we do? They're in a lot of shit right now though, so let's not unpack that can of worms.
I know.
Okay.
Not say we did.
Are you doing the red one first?
No, this is chill. But mine is like it's because I'm a savage.
Right.
It's not clear anymore.
Yeah, I do try not to mix because I'm like, no, I want it to be. But yeah, that's when you're like, oh, but half the fun is to be able to pick it up with the applicator.
Yeah.
I just love how glossy these are.
Yeah.
It has like a beachy, subtle smell.
Oh, I love it. It smells like I would say like coconut oil. Because I think coconut oil is like a main ingredient in these. But it's like it smells, it's not like an artificial coconut smell. It smells like I've never done this before. I said this in a video. I've never done this, but it smells like if you were to crack open a coconut. That's what it would smell like. Like pina coladas also. Maybe like suntan lotion.
What's the alcohol? Malibu? Kind of like Malibu rum a little.
I friggin' love Malibu. Like a coconut rum.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good like comparison smell.
Yeah.
Like a coconut rum.
Like, damn it, I need a drink.
Give me a drink. I think they smell really nice. Some people are not going to like the smell of them because you can't like you can smell it. Yeah, but this is the best part about them. I think they're comparable to like Lunar Beauty, except I think Lunar Beauty is a little bit more like thick. Okay, and I have the clear gloss balm, and I thought that these were just the most. I don't know. I never liked the Fenty gloss, to be honest. And then I gave one away, the one I had, and then I bought this one because I was like, okay, let me try the clear. Before I tried Tower 28, I got this one, and it was okay. But I just love how these. They don't like feel like they're because some glosses, some balms, you put them on and after you take them off, you feel like your lips are worse off. Yes. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. So that's why I love this. And then I got the Glossier one because everybody talks about this one too. So I wanted to compare them at some point, but I need to get to that, but I haven't because I keep using the Tower 28 because I don't even care about the other ones right now. So I even feel like they're a little bit more long lasting too. Like it has like a slightly thicker formula, but I like it because it feels so nourishing on your lips. Yes. Yep. You know? Doesn't feel gunky and chunky. Yeah, it's not like goopy, but then look, the shine is like the best part about it. Yay! I love it. Listen, that's the best part. You can do the most without doing the most. Exactly. But honestly, if I had to pick up, like if you are on a budget or you had to buy one thing, I would honestly just say get a clear gloss. Like, or no, that's not the clear one. This one. It's just so fun. Everybody can use a gloss. Yeah. We're all glossy britches up in here. trying to be yeah. Even though it's not like the blushes you can use like on your lips, I still love the gloss so much. Yeah, I definitely do
Wears
too.
really great on top of other things too. So you're
I'm gonna do fire, and then
Fire.
that's all the ones that I have. And then if you want to swatch the rest,
yeah.
I'll put like the blush down and then put the gloss on top.
Okay.
Just so
I'm just
they
gonna
can see.
swatch this one next. This one I don't love as much, but I just like the completionist in me. Picked it up. This is Magic, and I think a lot of people really like this because it has like a golden like hue to it. And there are some gold sparkles in it. So it definitely looks very shimmery.
These just feel so good.
Mm-hmm. Same pina colada smell.
Yeah, same exact smell.
More glossy because of the shimmers. Because now that I'm looking
at it, definitely looks like it on camera. It looks like it's more glossy on you than the other one was.
Yeah. So I mean, it's got to be glitter particles, but they're so tiny, and like once you rub your lips together, they kind of like disperse. So it's not like chunks of like concentrations of glitter. But
that looks fucking good on you.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it really hard,
I'm like, bitch, you're crazy if you didn't like that one. It looks good.
I need them to do nudes. I need like a full range of nude glosses.
We need like a full range of like every damn thing that they offer.
Listen, Amy, if you're here, Amy from Tower 20.
He's probably been watching this whole damn thing and being like, these bitches are crazy. I was gonna ask you too. I just saw Sharon ask, can you feel like the glitter in it? No.
No, I would hate that. Like I would be so grossed out. And that's what I heard about those Pat McGrath ones, the newer range of glosses. Didn't you buy the little mini set of those? What did you end up thinking about them? Because I love them.
They're more of like lip toppers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You can definitely feel like I think they're beautiful. I swatched all of them in my Pat McGrath video, but it's
okay.
They're not the same formula as her glosses.
Yeah.
It feels, I'm trying to think of something that's similar, but it feels like a lip topper. It doesn't, because it's got glitters in it. It feel like you could feel the slight glitteriness to it. Sure. But yeah, it's like a totally different formula than her Amaze Balls glosses. I much prefer like the sparkly glosses. I think those are beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've only tried her just the cream ones without glitters because glitter kind of freaks me out, or shimmers, just because you never know. And then like, you're buying it online. So, but yeah, this one, no, it doesn't feel gritty at all, but it's so beautiful because there's just like a faint like goldeny shimmer all over my lips. And I used to be really into the Jouer lip toppers. That would be my closest to metallic lips, and now I literally got rid of all of them because I would never reach for them. So it's like it's such a phase.
Like, I love Tower 28.
Yeah, it's such a phase. I even wore, what is that one called? The famous one from Jouer. Like I wore that on my wedding day, and I was like,
oh, was it Skinny Dip?
Yes. Yep.
I remember that one.
Yeah. So, ooh, they look so wet on your hands.
Swatch party. Swatch party with Karen Harris. It's only right. I love these. So that's the only two shades that I have one more shade. Hold on, I gotta find it. I have the purple one.
You literally been sitting here going on about I know. Karen went ham and making me feel bad. I love
it. Karen. Yeah. I forgot I had this one.
Listen, Karen, stop being a Karen.
Exactly. Don't be a Karen.
I love this color. It's so pretty. It's so subtle on me. You can hardly see. This is Fire.
Okay, that's the one I just had on, was Fire. And then I'm wearing Fearless. It looks way more intense in the tube than it does on your lips.
Yeah, that's why I was like scared to buy them, because I'm like, listen, I don't wear this lip color.
Yeah.
You know, like if that was a matte lip, I'd be like, ooh, no. But I think I have a little too much on.
Never too much, Karen. Stop being a Karen.
Oh. I just blended that too much. I'll swatch them all at the end. But yeah. So nice. Yeah, so as you can tell, like this is Fire on me. And
It looks so different on you. Oh my god.
You can see it. It's like a very slight orange, like
Mm,
hue is still there. So yeah, don't be scared.
don't be scared.
Yeah. Also, it wipes off. It washes off. It's not permanent.
I know. It's only makeup. Calm down.
Okay, so then I have spicy, which is like
That's like my next one that I want.
yeah, and this one again, I was scared because I'm like, oh, I don't really want a red lip gloss. That it's so light. Like, it's not gonna be like this overwhelming red, and then, but you can also kind of build it up a little.
No, it looks so good on you.
Yes, girl.
Yes, bitch.
So nice, and the applicators are nice.
I know. I don't love the fact that I feel like I have to go like redunking into them, but for the formula, I don't care. It's
Yeah,
like, it doesn't bother me at all.
I'm trying to think of like I don't ever feel like it's like messy. I
No.
wear them to work, and I'm like, it's not like all over my face or anything. So
Right.
okay, let's see what people are saying. Okay, I filled a glass tower. Oh, I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. My very favorite. Probably, there is so much happening in this chat. I'm like, we're talking about plantain.
I know, we're so behind.
We're just arrived in the mail. Yay! Oh my god, that's so
yes.
I love these looks so beachy. Yes, girl.
Yep, definitely beachy.
Yeah. I haven't tried Tower 28, but they give me Glossier vibes.
Yeah.
Do you guys think so? Yeah, I think so.
I've never tried Glossier, but just by like the vibes that I get from people that have talked about Glossier, yes, because they're more of like a like your skin but better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say like the same.
Glossier's range is like insane. They have so many products.
Yeah, that's right. They're another website. I'm like, I get overwhelmed.
Yeah,
and I feel like their packaging is kind of boring. So I'm like, nah. So I'm like, not interested. That gloss looks so good on you. That's what.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Oh wait, which one did I just? Yep. Yeah, spicy. Yep.
Yeah. I think that shimmer. What was it? Magic Hour. I think that was my favorite so far, though.
Maybe you have to get that one. Who knows?
It's gonna look different on me than it does on you, but I'm gonna get everything eventually. It's just I try not to buy everything all at once.
But if you don't,
I don't want to
I know. Tabitha doesn't restock her shit.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see here. I'm ashamed to admit, I haven't been to the beach in more than 5. Yeah, what can you do? It is what it is. Creamier than Glossier. Yes, these glosses are. The Glossier one feels really kind of heavier. It's not bad. I know a lot of people really like it, but these ones I like better, and I'm not a gloss person. So hopefully that helps. My favorite gloss that I ever tried at the start of this whole gloss thing was the Kylie Glasses. Like her original glosses, I really like. Like it was called and they were all like
literally and so cute.
Yeah. Those 3 I really loved. And then I just kind of sat around and didn't buy any glosses. Then the Pat McGrath glosses, those are my favorite.
They're bomb.
So comfy, like so comfy. And she's got so many beautiful shades. And then
in a little bit though. Sorry, I got Jocelyn down here talking to me. She's like, can these people come over? I'm just like, not right now. We'll talk about it in a little bit.
Yeah, multitasking, and it's
well, it's like she must have like just got out of bed. Like these kids, they stay up all freaking night. Like this whole quarantine, like they just stay up all night long, and then they sleep until now, and then it's time to start the day, and it's like, okay,
yeah. I'm like, meanwhile, I've accomplished 80 tasks.
Yeah, right.
Amy says Tower 28 is a small indie brand despite being on Sephora. Yeah.
I saw somebody comment that I think earlier. They asked how it was like, how can they be a small brand if they're at Sephora? I don't know how that whole process works. Like, as far as being, like, I think that brands just need to reach out to the retailers. Like, that's what Niels was saying. He's like, because people were like, why don't you have Pat McGrath? He goes, like, Pat, call me. I think it's just, like, I'm sure Tower 28 reached out to Sephora. I mean, it's like initiative. I think that's from what I understand, but just because they're at Sephora doesn't mean that they're a big ass brand. Like Melt Cosmetics, they're at Sephora and they're what, 2 owners? That's it, right?
Well, I'm assuming they're a little bit bigger now, but I mean, I'm assuming Sephora has like scouts that go out looking for brands to feature too, and it could have been that way. You could just ask them, Britt, because you maybe they'll tell you.
I mean, we DM all the time and everything. Yeah, because not all the time. It's like when I tag them in something.
Yeah, because Amy saw they had like this thing with swatches, and so she had the owner. I think Amy, if you don't mind me saying, had told Amy that they hire out all of that stuff, and so somebody had kind of like photoshopped different skin tones for them. And so she was like really grateful for Amy to reach out and ask them about it because people were noticing, but they hadn't. And I was like, Amy, I don't know how you found that, but it was like a birthmark on the arm, and she could tell they had like cloned the swatches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the owner had said like, yeah, they're very small. She just said they're only 2 full-time employees, and everything else is like outsourced or freelance work that they have done. So
see, that's pretty impressive considering like how fast that they sell out and then how fast that they restock.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure maybe they do like move inventory around, like from their site to Sephora, like there's times where I buy stuff on Nordstrom, but it ships from the brand directly. It never even gets just a Nordstrom. It comes directly from the brand. So it's distribution. I don't know. I mean, if anybody cares enough about it, they can go find out.
Still, like, you will probably never find out like everything.
Yeah,
there's a lot behind the scenes. The term that I hate hearing, but there's so much that like there's so many moving parts behind the scenes when it comes to retailers, business in general. It's so much more than what people expect.
Yeah, exactly. And like even like the business I work for, it's like I'm the one packing the boxes.
Yeah.
So, that's where it's like I see like the mail stuff that happens, and like I was telling you like the horror stories. So I'm like, oh God, if anything can ship on USPS sometimes. So it really just depends. And the other side, I'm like, why does it cost you this much money to not first class my makeup package? Like, why are you charging me $20 shipping? That is amazing. So.
Oh my God, like Harrods, I wanted to order the Dolce & Gabbana, like the blush duos. It was $30 shipping. I almost shit myself. I'm like, okay, I get it. It's coming from like the UK, but I'm like, why is it $30? It's like $30 no matter what. I'm like, holy shit. Is it really that expensive to ship?
Yeah. And that's typically what I see. International is usually much more pricey, but so then I don't know how the international brands do it, because some of them do like free shipping. I'm like, oh, that must be digging into your margin, which then also makes you think like how much they mark up makeup. I mean, I think we've heard crazy percentages of things, and I'm like, it doesn't cost them $14 to make this. But anyway,
that's one thing I really didn't like about like Jeffree Star and Shane's collab, because it made it seem like they invest so much money and then it made other brands look worse. You know what I mean? Like it made it seem like they're on this level where other brands, like, because you could assume like brands that they're talking about, like perfect example is like Urban Decay. Like within like 6 months of their launch, like their palettes go on sale for half off. And they're still making money, even if at that half off price. So it's like, it's just like anything else. Everything is marked up to make money because obviously you want to grow your business. It's just like with Tower 28, I'm like, this is a brand that I will happily spend my money with because I believe in what they do. They have really great products. I think my earbud is dying.
Oh no.
I'm like, I just try to go do. I'm like, oh no. I'm trying to find, where's my other one? I know I have my other one down here.
Yeah, makeup margin is insane. I feel like it's got to be more, almost 90%. Yeah, I mean, it's all about the margins. But
oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, businesses have to make money. They do, or else they won't stay in business. So I think even as customers, sometimes I think we have unrealistic expectations. Like, oh, these brands should be charging this much. It's like, but they like the point of a business is to make money.
Right. It's like, do you want me to like get half of what I get paid so that you?
Yeah.
Again, people are like, oh, do you guys have a free shipping? I'm like, do you know, like do you want me to like get paid $10 less so you can have free shipping? Like, I don't.
Right.
Like, what do you want me to do?
Right.
But,
just like with, like, say Charlotte Tilbury. I know a lot of people don't like the price point of her stuff, but it's like, I don't feel as bad buying it because you feel like you're getting the quality, and then I very rarely end up paying for shipping. So it's like, it's kind of like all in there, you know? Yeah. So it's, I don't know. I try to not be as harsh, because there was a time that I was very harsh when it comes to like, and I had unrealistic expectations myself with brands, because I'm like, oh, they're taking advantage of their customers. And, you know, there's some brands that definitely do. But then at the end of the day, it's like, you make the choice to just buy it or don't buy it.
I love this. Julie says, my mom worked for a makeup brand for 30 years. The markup is ridiculous. You would be shocked. Yeah, I bet. I mean, that's why everybody wants to be in makeup. I'm like, there's a new indie brand popping up every second day. I'm like, do these people, what is happening?
It's because the demand is there, like, because of people like us. Like, you see how prominent like influencers are and stuff. And for something as simple as applying makeup, like, you guys could just see me apply something and be like, oh, I want it. Just by me just putting it on my face. So it's like, it's because the market is there. And I couldn't even imagine, like, just imagine how much more of a markup there is now because of how relevant it is versus 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably crazy. That's just one thing that I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Don't ruin it for me.
I know, because then I just wouldn't buy it. I would just be like, no, fuck this. But it brings me joy, so I don't mind buying it.
Oh my gosh. Really quick before I take this off, this is the shade XOXO. So it's like a pink.
Beautiful.
Maybe you can see it, but it doesn't look scary pink on my lips. So
no, it definitely.
They're very subtle, but you guys are probably like really caring, like the red to the pink really doesn't look that different, but I'm like, I really like them, so I wanted to.
They're beautiful.
Snag them on sale, you know. I feel like I could actually go through these lip glosses. I really do.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there with that.
Yeah, look at that. Amy says she can't keep up with it. Yeah, totes. I agree. I accidentally bought the Charlotte foundation on Tuesday when I was almost asleep. That's hilarious. Like, oh, I don't know what happened. Okay, remember when makeup would launch at like weird times of the night? What launched? There's something very recent that I swear me, Amy, and Angie like set alarms, and we were Melt's holiday collection. Remember that launched at like Pacific Standard Time, and we're all like, I'm Central, Amy's Eastern. So I
felt like Kaleidos just did the same thing.
Yeah, well, Kaleidos at least wasn't. Oh yeah, you would have been asleep, I suppose, because it
was like 11 o'clock my time.
Yeah, and they're international. It kind of makes sense. Okay, at least they're not really based like mostly. They're based like half and half. But like Melt, I still remember that, and then I'm like checking my email, and I'm like setting an alarm so like Rel doesn't wake up, and I'm like trying to shop on my phone at like 2 a.m. and I'm like, where's this password? And those people are like, this is the password.
I remember Kara even messaged me. She's like, what's the password for like the Muerte collection? Yeah. What's the password? I think you fell asleep and I kept texting you, Amy said.
I was like, yeah, so it can happen. You can buy makeup in your sleep. You know what I always think about is that Elf is selling those awesome lip palettes for $3. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't actually tried the Elf lip palettes, but that's cool. I know their like blush palettes are really good too. They're like what, $6?
No, she's talking about the little mini eyeshadow palettes.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought she said lip. I don't know.
Oh, you can't read, Karen.
Little.
But even still, like That's where too, I think that's why a lot of people I think care so much about packaging. Like, I don't care that e.l.f. has $3 products. Like, they feel like $3 products. Like a Charlotte Tilbury, that's like a whole different situation. Like, that's where I more favor high-end stuff because it's like it's the product, it's the packaging, it's the experience. It's like that's where I'm at. But there's some people that are just like, I want to pay $3 for an eyeshadow palette. Whereas me, I'm just like, I look at it and I'm like, I still feel like I need to pull another palette in, or I can't get like a complete look with it. But then I also find that they're a lot more inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like, so that's where I'd rather save my money and buy like a solid product versus spending like a bunch of money on a bunch of different stuff that are like subpar quality products. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like some people are willing to do more to get products to work. It just is preference. Like, or you might just not know the difference, and that's okay too. It's like you can't try everything, but yeah, like I don't know, because e.l.f. really has like been doing some good stuff. So,
dude, that J Kissa palette is fire.
Yeah, right. Like
I was so impressed. I was like, I was shocked at how much I liked it, just because I haven't had the best luck with e.l.f. And then when I used it, I was like, oh shit, have I been sleeping on e.l.f.? But then I'm like, no, I feel like I haven't been sleeping on them. I have.
Yeah,
I'm like a makeup snob now.
Yeah, this year they've really done a good job, because I do like that green jalapeno, like $3 little thing. That's gonna get you through. Like, you're gonna be fine if you don't buy any other green palettes. Like, that's perfectly a good amount to spend. Okay, so I swatched them all. See, they don't look as like different on me as they do on you, but that's right. Okay. And I tried to like not.
That's the beauty of seeing it on different complexions, though.
So, yeah, this is the clear one, and then that's the one with the shimmers in it. So I don't know if you can tell a difference, but
I think that's gonna be my next one.
And then this shade right here is the one I have on, which is the dark purple, which is Fearless. Yeah.
I like that one for like summer, fall, or not summer, fall, winter. I like that shade.
Yeah. And it's, again, I could wear this in the summertime. Like, I could wear this to work. I mean, it doesn't, this, it's not as like, why are you wearing like this in a matte, like to work in the morning? Might be a little much, but not so much this. So.
No, I think they're all gorgina. So if you were to pick one product that you were to recommend the most, what would it be?
God, I think just because I'm not a gloss person, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that aren't gloss people, I would say just the clear gloss. This is such a good, just every day you can wear this on top of things on its own, and it feels like it's doing something to help your lips. Like, they don't feel chippity chapped, and it's not like,
what was that? Chippity chapped?
Chippity chapped.
Chippity chapped.
Chappity lips. And like, yeah, I just like my skin feels hydrated. I just took those glosses off, and so I think the gloss, but I do like the bronzers. I like all of it. So.
I know. I asked that and I'm like, fuck, what am I going to choose?
Yeah, what are you going to choose? I feel like it has to be a blush, but I don't know.
I honestly think that I would pick the Bronzino bronzer, because I have not seen, like, we've seen glosses. We've seen we've seen cream blushes. I think that there's something so particularly beautiful and unique about the sheen that it gives my face. But that's for me personally. I think if anything that would most fit and suit people, it'd be the spray. Just because I feel like so many people, like all ages, I think that this is a really solid product. Yeah. But it's like, I like it all. Like the gloss, I love the glosses, I love the blushes, I love the bronzers, I love, like, my least favorite is going to be the Super Dew. I can't pick a favorite child.
And it helps you. The spray actually has like benefits. Like, it's not just makeup. Like, it's going to help your skin. Like, for the majority of people that we've talked to.
Right.
They see a difference. And I think for me, it's like a maintenance thing. I think I could live without it, but I'm like, hey, it does help me when I'm breaking out. So now I just use it every day in the morning and at night when I shower and cleanse my skin. So, and like, I like this. Like, I would probably do more eye stuff, but like the rest of my face, like, I would wear that just doing daily stuff, work,
Right.
running errands. what do people do? I don't know. Sit in my house and do YouTube videos. I would wear this on a YouTube video. So
hell yeah.
So okay.
Do you guys have questions for us while we're going through the comments?
You don't have to ask us about Tower 28 either. You can ask.
I know. People are gonna ask us to spill the tea on something.
No, it's sponsored. Just kidding.
Like, we should have said that. We should have said that in the beginning.
I can't imagine. Like, who's gonna, like, I'm not at that level yet, guys. Don't worry. Nobody's like calling me like Karen.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, in Sephora hauls, people were asking, like, there's so many people talking about Tower 28. Yeah. Are these videos all sponsored? It's like, no, they're just fucking good. Like, that's just what it is.
That's just like how many people Brit knows. It's the Brit effect.
Oh my god, I'm just like, no, it's not sponsored. And then I'm like, I've been talking about this shit forever. Like, come on.
Yeah, I
think it was just because it like took like YouTube by like storm, because it was all of a sudden, because I think what happened was like Patrick Ta started using them.
Oh, okay. I
know it got into the hands of a lot of makeup artists, and I think people started to see that. Yeah, It was smart, very smart.
Yeah, and I know you and Michelle did that collab where you recommended products, and so then I'm like, okay, she said it's good because I remember it from her haul, and then she said that you liked it. I'm like, oh my god, I must have like totally spaced out on when Brittany started. So then I'm like, Britt, what the heck is this Tower 28? Like,
yeah, man.
So it's like the perfect storm of like everything, all the stars aligned.
Now look at us now. Now we're collabing, talking about Tower 28.
But yeah, I mean, this isn't like the end all be all of stuff. Like we have a lot of other favorite cream products and stuff, but one that we wanted to collab on because I know she definitely influenced my purchase, and I like True Makeup Savage just bought the whole line. So I'm like, it's like, what do you have? I'm like, I'm on all of it.
I'm on all of it.
This is my.
I kind of wish that they did like because their line isn't that big. I kind of wish that they did like a full bundle package, or you could buy like all 3 blushes all at like a discounted price. Yeah, I like when companies do that, so I hope to see them do that. Even like buy all the blushes, buy the bronzers together. You can buy all the
glosses, because you could even like split them. Like you don't have to keep all of it. Just like find a buddy and be like, okay, which ones do you want? Which ones do I want? Like. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
These undertones, I have to figure out the Pat McGrath foundation because the undertone is yellow and gets more yellow when my oil seeps through. Oh.
See, I felt this like when I first used the Pat McGrath foundation, I thought it was very yellow when I first applied it, and then it turns neutral. So that's so weird.
Yeah. Interesting. I thought mine looked a little gray, but like now after I reviewed it and like I use it every once in a while, I'm like, I really like it. Like I don't talk about it that much, but yeah, it's a nice foundation. The price is, I mean, like it's
like what, $68?
I thought it was more. Is it only 68? Sounds cheap. I thought it was like 75.
It's only $68, Karen.
Stop being a Karen. It's Pat McGrath. I mean.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 68.
I'm just like that La Mer foundation that's like $200. I'm like, on what planet?
Yeah.
Like,
where do you draw the line with like foundations?
I don't know. Like that better come with like weight loss or something. Like
something. You better snatch my face so hard that I lost 10 pounds or something.
Let's go. Yeah, a blush. Oh, that's so sweet.
That would be the tits. But let's be honest, we ain't shit.
they do like a lot of the YouTube videos I watch, the people that talk about them, they don't necessarily have the same makeup style that me and Britt do, I would say. Maybe more so Britt, but it was all like very beautiful, minimal makeup wearing.
That's
like
what are you trying to say, beautiful?
Well, like the Glossier, sorry. I meant the Glossier vibe, like that. Like very like, here's my skin, which like we can do that too. I'm not saying we can't, but it's not the same style. So maybe that's why
you
don't maybe see some of your favorite YouTubers talking about it as much, because like we're all kind of friends with the same kind of makeup style of people. Like I don't really have a lot of like, oh, let me just put this little, let me just put this shadow on. So.
I like to think that I like switch up my looks a lot. Like some days I'll come in looking like this, and then other days I'll be like a crazy eyeshadow look. So it's like it's all in just how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And it does depend on the time of the year for me too. Like I'm much more likely to look like this in spring and summer just because I don't want to wear a shit ton of makeup. And I want to be outside. Like I want to be just outside and I'm working outside or I'm doing shit out. So it's like I was painting the bar one day and people are like, oh, you wore makeup to paint the bar. It's like, well, first of all, I filmed a video before this. Like I have shit to do, but it's like, it's things like that where it's just like, oh.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I wore makeup to paint the bar. It was the new Glossier too. So that's one reason I didn't look too hard at it originally. Yeah, I mean, totally. I get that. And that can be a disadvantage. Trust me. Like having that Glossier vibe, it always doesn't attract people because you're like, oh no, I need more than that. But
that's what I really like about like, especially like the blushes. It's, you can, no matter what type of makeup style, like you could use these. No matter what type of makeup style, you can use the bronzers. Same with the blushes. Maybe the only thing that you couldn't would be Super Dew, but you could still use it. Like it could still fit in with other styles versus just like a makeup look like how we have today, how it's very minimal. You could still use them. You just layer stuff on top of it.
Yeah. And that's what I do because I do wear like, usually I wear full coverage foundation to work, but I still, before I go in with my powder products, I'll do the bronzer and the blush. And then kind of, if I need to set it, I'll put, like you said, the powder products on top. So, but yeah, I mean, it could be a disadvantage that maybe everyone's like, oh, they're like Glossier, so it's not for me. I didn't think Glossier was for me. And then I was like, okay, let me just try the cloud.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people just didn't hear about Tower 28. They're like, who the fuck is Tower 28?
Yeah. Or again, you'd see them in the clean section. You're like, I don't need like light makeup. I want to buy what I buy and da 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 da.
I think that's what like turned me onto them though, because I was like, they're clean beauty, but they're more affordable compared. Like you see a lot of clean beauty and it's so expensive. And that's why I initially bought everything. Cause I'm like, it's like under $20. So it's, it wasn't a big deal. And then their range wasn't that big. So at first I bought one gloss, the Super Dew, one blush, and then the mini. And it was less than it was probably like less than $80 for everything. So I'm like, and I made a video out of it. So it's like, that was worth it to me. But then it's like, I didn't just go off like you did and buy the whole line. I like tried it in like steps,
I mean, I did too. I mean, now I have it all, but listen, the VIP sale was like a month-long event. Okay. So
wasn't it longer this time than it was in the past?
It felt like it.
It definitely felt like longer
because it started like the end of April and it was like the middle of April and then it went on till like the 2nd of May. So, and then I didn't buy, like I tried the clear and I loved it so much. Then I bought like the red and then I was like, oh, I really like these. Let me just get them while they're on sale.
So you did do it. I thought you just like bought everything all at once.
Yeah, now I have it all. No, I didn't.
Now you have it all.
Yeah, and then I think like the last day of the sale, I was like, okay, let me just grab the SOS spray. Let me just try it, see what I think. Yeah, there's not a lot of brands where you can just buy the whole range. I don't have any brand that I own everything from. So
yeah, and this is a brand I will own like everything that they do. Yeah. I'm doing it step by step just because of the types of products that they do. Margie, I love that.
To understand my makeup obsession. Oh, yeah.
Ours don't either. No, especially like my mom is the worst. She's like, why do you buy so much makeup? I'm like, because I like it. What else do I buy? I don't buy anything else.
Like, get off my case, okay? I can do a lot worse than buying makeup.
I know.
But Karen, you are my shopping soulmate.
I know. She's like, just buy it. Just buy it. I love it though.
Don't be like me. Be smart.
Yeah, but you're fun though. Like you're like my palette queen. I'm like, Karen, did you buy this palette? That was a dumb question because I'm sure she bought it. I love it.
Oh my gosh. It's that I love. What did I buy? I bought some. Oh my god. I bought that. You guys are gonna laugh. I bought the NYX palette. Not the Utopia, but there's like a smaller one. Have you guys seen this palette that I'm talking about? It's that like grungy.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Can I do a screen share? Like, how do I do this?
Yeah. You got to pull up the tab.
Okay. And then switch to, because I have some other tabs open, but.
Yeah, you'll be able to select your tab.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Not that anybody like is asking, but let me just share.
Is it on like Instagram?
It is, but I saw it on Ulta. Because then, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I swear, it's okay. Let me see how to do this, and then, how do I add the share screen? I see the little.
I just looked at the Instagram.
What is it?
The beauty song tagged us in her IG story, and she says, "What at a live." And my cringy comments on the screen, and it says engorged vajayjay on the screen.
Let me just find on.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Oh, the struggles. Oh my gosh.
Oh, our lives are so fun.
Hopefully they think it's as fun as we do, but okay.
I know, right?
Big giant one. Did you see this one?
I seen the big giant one, but I didn't see the other one.
Version. I don't know how I found the baby version, but I'm like, oh, that's so cute because it's like the big palette, but it's not $35. Fucking Karen logic.
Oh, Karen.
And then freaking Morgan Taylor posted a video with the freaking avocado palette from BH, and I was like, oh, it's kind of cute.
She's so damn cute. I love her.
Oh, me too.
I think she found me because of you.
Perfect.
I think she started watching my channel because we collabed on my channel.
Oh,
I think.
That's so cool. I don't know how I find people. I swear sometimes people are like, oh, I never get recommendations. And I'm like, I look for those recommendations because it's so fun to find new channels that not everyone's talking about and then just kind of see them like bloom. I don't know. Where is this freaking Oh, here it is. I don't know why. I thought it was so cute. I just love like that. There's like that.
I looked at that and I'm like, I'm snoozing so
green.
Karen, stop being a Karen.
Oh my god. Everyone's laughing at me. Oh my god. Okay, I woke my cat up laughing. That's hilarious. Like pricing confuses me. True. I find
yes.
True lives. Oh, that's so cool. That's such a good idea too.
I do the same because like I try to I always hope that when people are watching, because like I never knew like I think it was Makeup with Michelle. I didn't like I probably should have thought of it, but I didn't know that she had a channel. Like there's always people that come in the comments. I think Katie Marie was another one. I'm like, oh, she has a channel. So I feel like if you like my stuff, I'll most likely like yours.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing that I have finding like new creators. I'm so like, I try not to be judgy, but I want your personality to shine. Like, I don't care if you don't know shit about makeup. If you could entertain me, that's what I look for.
That's
funny. And then if you talk about makeup, it's like an added bonus.
That's hilarious. Yeah, the hard part too is like, everyone gets those comments. Creators say like oh, I want to support your channel, so support my channel. And I'm like, everyone's always like side-eyeing that comment. So that's a hard thing. Yeah, I'm sure everyone does, no matter how big your channel or how small. And so I'm always like a little bit apprehensive about that way. But yeah, it's nice when you find out like these people that are commenting, they have channels. And then I always like will watch like I'll just type in like haul videos and then I'll just like watch a bunch of hauls. And I'm like, oh, that's a fun haul. Like I like this person. Let me subscribe, see what their other videos are like, or I'll look for like a palette I'm interested in and see who's talking about it. And then I find channels that way a lot too, just because. But I don't know why we started.
Same. Because that's where lives take us. They take us just in different conversations.
Yeah.
Every time. But I think that's the fun of lives.
Should we reveal our like favorite like channel we just found that we were both just like, oh, he's kind of hot. It was so funny.
PRXO. We can make Jen-Lo's reviews for that one.
Two old married ladies, because we're, you know, we're like, oh, and Britt, I thought he was kind of cute. Like, why?
In like a really weird way. I'm just like, you're very interesting to me. It's the voice. I know it's his voice. I know that's like a big factor.
Yeah, definitely different. We're not complaining though.
No, it's like the topics that he talks about too are so interesting, and then his perception on things is also very interesting. He's just a very interesting person, and I enjoy watching, even if I'm not like interested in the topic.
Yeah, I
still like listen to it. It's weird.
Yeah. Look, we're not weird. Somebody else.
Yes, Princetta knows. Princetta knows. I know. Who are your guys' favorite, who's your guys' favorite, beauty channels? Because I always like finding beauty, almost like beauty mixed with entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also first found channels via Georgia Harris. Yeah. That was funny because we have the same last name. So I'm like, no, I can actually be your half cousin.
Sure. Yep. Yeah, Amber, it was Pierre XO. That's who we're talking about.
You guys are gonna be like, what? I don't know. He's cute.
It was Jen did a live chat and she featured his video about why Jeffree Star can get away with everything. And it was just like, yup. But he covers so many different topics. It's very interesting and he entertains me and just keeps me interested the whole time.
Yeah, and he's not overly dramatic, but he has very good thought processes and video on toxic people. There was one, me and Brittany went on a deep dive separately, and then we talked about his ex and stuff. And the video where he explained his reaction to that Jubilee video, I was like, wow, this kid is really smart.
Yeah, he's very, very I almost feel dumber when I hear him talk because I'm like, how do you articulate? Because I don't feel like I articulate things very well.
Yeah.
And I just listen. I'm like, how do you create your sentences? And how do you process that? Because I'm just like, oh, it's Gorgina. And just the way that he articulates is crazy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a lot of Michelle's coming up. I saw Teresa's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love Teresa. I love Michelle.
That you may not know is Amy Erica. I don't know that I know that. I'll have to look that
up. I've never heard of that one either.
Yeah.
Amy Erica. I'll have to look that one up too. Allie Dawson, I've heard of her.
It's so hard to keep up. Oh my gosh. And then it's you want to watch everyone's videos. It's
I know, that's where I play catch up on everything. I don't even watch, I listen all the time. Cool. I see Annette's Makeup Corner. Yep. Karen, Kinky Sweat, Morgan, Kelsey, yes, Andrea Renee. Is it Andrea? I think it's Andrea. I was like, is it Andrea or Andrea? But I think it's Andrea.
There's Andrea Renee and then Andrea Mattiliano. Is that why you're thinking?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. So Andrea Renee, I just seen her video. It was her swatching the new Fenty lip products. I'm like, she makes them all look so fucking good.
Yeah, and I love her background. With the I just love
she gives me Jackie Aina vibes, with her setup and everything. Yeah. She definitely does. I feel like they use the same camera, lens, everything, because it's the aesthetic is so similar. And then I think Jackie's much more animated, but I really like Andrea too.
Jackie's theme song just gets me.
Jackie. Yeah. She nailed it when she started doing that. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's so good. Wow, I really haven't heard of a lot of these suggestions. So now I'm gonna have to
I know.
Ravendall, I do watch.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be cute. LOL. Raw Beauty, Christy. Yeah, I really don't watch a lot of big YouTubers. I must say.
I don't either anymore.
Yeah, Christy, I know every once in a while if somebody brings her up, I'll go check out a video, but Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone big that I watch. Really.
I'm trying to think of some new channels that I've found. Hold on, I'm pulling up my subscriptions right now.
Mine was Pierre and then Abe and what's their name? I can't remember. They're so funny too. Oh.
How about for makeup? Like, who's your favorite makeup?
And I think I have to say like Angie and Amy because I love Angie's color. Like she's the reason I wear colorful eyeshadow. Like I
know she's just so fun.
Yeah. And Amy because she always has like she's just so sweet and like I love her eyeshadow looks. I love her love for indie. Like a lot of the indie brands I find through her. I've been really into Kelly Gooch lately just because I love like how minimal she is, like her makeup collection. I love Mel Thompson. Butte Bean. Do you follow Butte Bean?
She's gorgina. She's so my vibe. So my vibe.
So sweet.
I just like when the hell did I just found her? I found her like a month ago, maybe. I think it was like Smoky Glow retweeted her or something. And I was like, oh my God.
I can give her a shout out saying there was something that she said like, about Butte Bean. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. I love Millie because like her eye looks are insane.
She's the multi-chrome queen, bad to the brow. Yep, multi-chrome queen right there.
Yeah, and like some people have such great attention to detail. I'm like, like I don't sit
like let me wing this.
Let me watch like all these eyeshadows together and compare. That's not me. Like I'm like twirl. Like, yeah, there's so many good channels. I know we both have our own like channels we like to follow videos. So
I feel like channels that I watch like everything, like Kate the Great Beauty, Kiki Sweat, Teresa is Dead, Michelle Wong, she's like my luxury queen. I found Glitter Fallout like 2 months ago and I've already collabed with her because I'm like, she's just everything. And I don't understand how she doesn't have more subscribers. I really don't.
Yeah. It's the same
Robert
with
Welsh.
Everyone that I think we're friends with. I'm like, how has this not exploded?
I know.
But
this is another channel that I found recently. It's Lindsay, I think it's Munette. She's like a clean beauty brand channel. And she's so soft-spoken. She almost gives me like Hannah Louise Poston vibes. Like she's so soft-spoken. So she's very different for me. But it's like if I want the taste of the clean beauty, I watch her.
Yeah. And I'm such a sucker too with like people that upload often. I love that because it's like my morning routine consists of like watching people's videos.
Yeah.
And getting ready. So Or
I've even found myself like unsubscribing if people aren't uploading frequently, like a couple times a week. I'm like, even if it's like I think we get a lot of flack for doing like live streams and stuff. I'm like, I'd rather see live streams than nothing. You know, and if people are uploading like once a month, I'm not going to subscribe.
Yeah, true that.
There's too much content. Like there's too many other channels out there that I'm like, I want to make sure that I'm watching their stuff almost. And then like occasionally if I see it, I see it. But it's like I have like an overflowing subscription feed. I'm like, I can't keep up with everybody.
Yeah, I do love Makeup Missa. Oh my God, her colorful eyeshadow looks, Brittany. I'm like,
I've never heard of her before. I've never heard of that channel.
She's from Europe, maybe England, maybe Irish. I don't know. She has an accent, but I can't remember exactly. But her eyeshadow looks are gorgeous.
Oh, I'll have to look into that. I'll have to like refer back to this chat so I can figure out who to watch.
But also Katie Marie is amazing, and she uploads a ton too.
Oh yeah. So. Yep. I say Katie, I just subscribed to her, I think like a month ago. I feel like it's very recent. And I'm like, she does such good videos. Like, what the hell was the one? I messaged her after because I was talking about her in one of my videos and I kept saying Katie Walker. I'm like, where the fuck did I get Katie Walker? I'm like, where did I even come up with that in my mind? So I messaged her. I'm like, was your name Katie Walker? And she's like, nope. I'm like, oh my God, I felt like such a dick. I'm like, I'm such an asshole. So I made sure I linked her in the description box, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a freaking mess. It was the e.l.f. palette. She did it like an e.l.f. palette video. And I was just like, it was such a good video, and so I wanted to talk about it, and I said the wrong goddamn person like an idiot.
Yeah, and Lemonade Stand says Stephanie Marie, and I think I used to get Stephanie Marie and Katie Marie confused. I think that's where I went wrong on that whole situation.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God. She said Vicky J. Yes, I just subscribed to her. I found her through Kinky Sweat, and she's everything.
Oh my gosh.
She's so funny. She does like a lot of live streams. She does like, she's luxury channel, but she does like live unboxings and stuff. Oh my God, she's just, and she's funny. Like that's what I like. I like people that can mix like humor. That's why I like Teresa so much, is she mixes like the humor, and then she keeps me entertained, and then she still gives me valuable information about makeup, which is like the perfect like all-in-one situation for me.
Yeah. Rail will watch Teresa's Dead with me. Like the intro, he loves her stories so much. And he'll sit there and he'll be like, tell her this. And I'm like, I'm like, there's like 1,000 people on this live. Like, she's not gonna see your comment. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I love it. I love that he gets so involved. It's so like when he gets involved on our Marco Polos, I die laughing.
Why don't you and Brit FaceTime? I was like, I don't think you understand how Marco Polo works. Like, we don't have to be available at the same time.
I mean, there's sometimes that we might as well just FaceTime, but it's Marco Polo is so fun. That's been such like a game changer for me.
Oh my gosh.
Sharon, I probably am thinking of Karen Walker, because I was like, where the fuck did I think of Katie Walker?
Yeah. Okay. Who are we? I love her. It's so hard to find Black luxury reviewers. Is that Vicky J?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. She's like bougie. Bougie.
Oh, everybody
but she doesn't give you like
the bougie. I'm like, I couldn't find it under VI. I couldn't find it under VI double K, so now I'm gonna try this spelling because I can't find this channel. Why is YouTube trying to make this difficult?
I know. Oh, Tan's Beauty said Audra at home is amazing. She's the fucking best. I love Audra so much. Like, she's like the perfect mix of personality, entertainment. Like, her channel's like, she does like horror. She does like makeup reviews. Yes, that's Vicky J.
Right. Why does she only have 2,000 subscribers? That's not okay.
I know. I know. And I only found her recently through Kinky Sweat. And Angie, yes, get on Marco Polo. And then me and you could be friends.
Step one.
Well, especially like for people like Angie, like she's across the world. So it's like for her, it's nighttime right now. So it's like, that's like a perfect catch up thing.
I need to start a like a petition or a GoFundMe or something to get Angie an iPhone. Because I'm like, Angie, just get an iPhone so we can all iMessage you.
I know.
She's gonna say something sassy back. I just know it.
I know. I love it. I love her sassiness. I love it. Is it Megan or Megan? 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 She said, I love a bougie channel.
Yes.
Yes. Me too.
Which makes me feel comfortable. I don't have to do cut creases. I don't have to do full coverage. Exactly.
Just do me. Yep.
So true.
That's right. That's right. I think that's why I like Robert Wells so much, because it's like he gives you like valuable information to teach you about the theory of makeup, but it's still, I don't know, because a lot of the things I'm like, yes. And I think I learn a lot from Robert Welsh.
Yeah.
But I also learn a lot from like other complexions. Like, I've learned so much from you. Like, it just gives me more knowledge about products, watching people that don't have the same skin tone as I do. What were you going to say before I cut you off?
Robert. Yeah. I just love his like little tips. Like, and I see people using them now. Like the concealer thing. I've noticed so many people doing less concealer. I really love
like huge triangles. Yeah. Except for Heather Austin. I mean, she's still on that concealer train.
Listen,
she puts so much on. I'm like, oh my God, Heather. Oh my God.
You just got to use up their product, you know? I'm just saying.
I know.
But did you see Robert Welsh's video where he did a review of Jaclyn Hill then and now, like her makeup style? That was so interesting. I was like, oh, this is so good.
Yeah, it was. He nails it. He does such a good channel.
Yeah.
He does such good videos. I also really like James too, because he does skincare.
Yeah. Yeah. Where 2020 is not all bad.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because they like came out of nowhere. It seems like all of a sudden they just like blew up, which is awesome.
Yeah. And they're not like the mostly obnoxious like YouTube YouTubers, but there's a place for everyone. It's fine.
I know. Hindash is good too. Easy on the eyes too. Yeah. Robert just did a video on his not correcting, but just commenting on his techniques, and it was awesome for him to be like, I learned from him. That's what Robert was saying, was that he learned a lot from Hindash.
Yeah, I haven't watched him, but I'll have to check it out. Hindash I haven't seen. But and there's like another skincare guy too that's pretty big, but I can't remember the name right now.
Oh, I know who you're talking about too. He like calls out Drunk Elephant and all them brands, right? I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of who the hell it is.
If anybody knows, let us know. By the way, it's so funny. Angie's like, I hate my Samsung. Oh, here.
Come on, iPhone. Come on, iPhone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Patreon, you know, whatever people use these days. Yeah.
How do you feel about Patreon?
I feel like if I were to go and support every Patreon, I'd be broke. So that's where I kind of it's so hard. Yeah. I don't know if people like. I think it'd be hard from a consumer standpoint. I'm not anyone's patron right now, so I can't really speak too much about it. But I understand why creators do it. It's like I'm scared of all the makeup I buy. Like I don't even want to.
I know.
And so I'm like, some days I'm like, oh man, it'd be so cool if I could do like one of those like a year, like a project and only buy makeup with what I make on YouTube. You guys would see a video like once a year. Like,
I know, for real.
Okay, once a year is kind of dramatic. Like it'd be a lot less.
It'd be like once every few months though. Because but then you also wouldn't be making anything either. Yeah. You know. So I think Megan says Amy Loves Makeup has been the only one that tempted me. Yeah. It's like I really, really, really do wish I had like extra money to support. But isn't it like a subscription? So like imagine even if it's $1, right? You're like 10 of your friends and then it's like it's gonna like add up so fast. Quick. That's right. I'm a patron of Teresa's, but I think I'm gonna not be, because not that I don't want to support Teresa, but it's I don't watch Patreon. Like I don't reap the rewards of what I do, because I don't like Patreon. I don't like how like when I want to watch one of her videos, I can't just watch it and then if like you click off of it because you have something to do or whatever, when you go back to rewatch it, you have to start from the beginning again. Oh, okay. So it's like, wait, what the hell? I just want to be able to kind of come and go. Yeah. But then I mean, the nice perk, like one thing that Teresa does is she'll do like a patron live stream. So you get to like have a more intimate conversation, but it's one of those things. I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about Patreon because I don't really like the whole structure of it, you know?
Yeah. And like, I know YouTube has a membership system because I know Jen uses it. So I just like created one thing.
Mm-hmm. That's like a new thing, I think.
Yeah. But I haven't like promoted it or anything because I just wanted to see what it was about and like how it's like set up so you can have like different tiers and different like even on your community tab you can post just so your members see, so there's a lot of different stuff like that, but it's hard. I think the best way to support like for small channels it's like watch, share, because
I think sharing's the biggest thing.
And honestly the links, like, you know, we've talked about it before, it's like it really doesn't cost anyone anything to use somebody's link. And then, there's pretty decent like kickbacks on those. Like not all brands are going to pay like tons, but some of those brands, it's like if a few people buy a palette, like you can make decent money doing that. So that's always nice. Like, yeah, I feel like those are the more subtle ways to like.
Yeah. I even don't mind, because at first I didn't know how I felt about it, like how people are doing like Venmo and PayPal donations. Because at first I was like, but then now that I like really think about it, it's like YouTube takes like 30% of some of the cuts, even for memberships or like for Patreon. You're not getting that whole like I think I do like the $5 one for Teresa, but it's like they're not getting that whole cut of it. You know, it's like they still take like a pretty big chunk of it. So that's one thing I'm like, at first I didn't like it, but the more that I thought about it, I was like, well, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And I mean, some people just genuinely have way more to give too. Like, you know, sometimes I see like YouTubers and they're like all these gifts they get from their subscribers. I'm like, holy no, that's crazy. But if you know, if you're making good money and you want to like support your favorite YouTuber, like I'm not going to be mad about it. Like,
Right.
So
you only do it to support her being able to pay rent in these hard times. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah, I have 3 patrons, but I may have to quit one. I don't like a video on. Okay, yeah. So,
yeah, that's right. I always watch like videos as soon as they drop on YouTube, anyways, too. So I'm like, it's nice that you're like, I think I just look at it like I would rather just like Venmo Teresa $5 a month.
Yeah.
Instead of paying for Patreon that I don't like watch, you know?
Yeah, it's the same. I think with merch, like it's like for me, I was like, oh, it's something you do for your subscribers, you know. Just because like like I think it's so fun to have merch because it like reminds me of my friends, you know. So
yeah, I think merch is fun. I love merch.
I got my little Proud Makeup Lover cup. I have so many mugs though. Whoever does merch next, I'm gonna have to start throwing mugs on the floor to empty out the cabinet.
I know, right? Just mugs all around. Have all your makeup brushes in mugs. I know. I think I just got I just ordered Kerosie's mug with like the Care Bears on it, and then I ordered the Lagutta Gang tank top from Audra.
Yeah, I really want. Do you guys follow Julia Mazzucato? Do you follow Julia Mazzucato? Her merch is beautiful. Her channel is really good, actually. I love her. She's so sarcastic and has like a great sense of humor, entertainment, and she's really good at makeup. But her merch is like, she's a med student or like pre-med. So her merch, like her summer collection, it has like different organs. It looks so cool. Like she's got these like lungs.
Oh, that's cool.
With like really pretty like flowers and like a heart. Oh. God damn it.
You'll have to send like, can somebody comment her name in the stream so I remember her name?
Yeah, I can text it to you too later, but she's like Japanese and white, I think, mixed. I don't know how to, it's kind of like spelled like that, Julia Mazzucato. And she's friends with like Hannah from Smoky Glow. They like mention each other quite often, so.
I'm surprised I've never heard of her before, because I mean I was watching Hannah, so
yeah.
Weird.
Bailey Syrian, she's her merch is so cool too.
She is sick ass. Like if I did merch, I would want it to be like how it's like the tie-dye. Like she has like the cool like that's the only reason why I haven't done merch yet, is because it's like there's nothing like. It doesn't give you a lot of options with Teespring, I don't think.
No, yeah, it's tough.
You know?
Yeah, and it's like, okay, everyone has the same stuff, so it's like
right, yeah, that's where like hers it was very different. Same with like Jessica Braun, her merch, like the quality of the shirts was so nice, like, and it was just different.
Yeah,
that's where I'm like, I don't know, like I thought about doing the Teespring, like I even had like designs done and everything, but I'm like, it's like they're all the same. It's all the same type of shirts. It's all the same colors as everybody. Like you have all the same options as everybody else. The only thing that'll be different is like the designs.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, it still makes it super easy though for people to do merch.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, I kind of want to do it, but I kind of don't. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's when the time is right, you'll know. I feel like, you know, all the things you're saying make sense. I don't know because I'm so happy, like I did it, but like to me, it's like okay, like Rail designed my design, and I'm so
That's
happy
why
that
I
people
loved
bought
yours,
it.
because you had like you designed yours, you know. So it's
Yeah,
not like somebody could just slap like your thing on it, you know.
right. And so yeah, it'd be fun to do more. It's just fun. It's honestly, it's kind of cool when you see somebody wearing your shirt, right? So that was really fun. But yeah,
It is cool. It is
yeah.
cool.
So yeah. Oh, anywho's, I don't know. Is it time? Do you think we're almost at like 3 hours?
Yeah, as I say, we're 2:45 in, so I think we're set with Tower 28 talk today.
Be like 40 minutes of Tower 28 and 2 hours of Karen
I
and
know,
Brittany
right?
rambling about God knows what.
Oh, Jocelyn's trying to creep in now.
Hi, Jocelyn.
Here, you gotta look up here.
Oh, so cute.
She's gonna start doing TikTok dances.
Oh my gosh.
TikTok, you don't stop. Yeah, she's always doing the BB. Let me show you this dance that I learned, because she'll watch TikTok and then she'll like record them, but I'm like, you're not posting them. So she just watches like all the dances and stuff, and she like she knows like all of them, and then she drafts them all. She says, "I drafted it."
Oh,
even though I created an account that wasn't private.
Yeah, well, you're not posting on TikTok.
yeah, dude, TikTok. Somebody was trying to hack my. I swear, like you know when you get those like, oh, did you request a verification code text?
Say that again.
Oh, you know, like when you have to sign into an account and you get those like verification codes. I was like getting one from TikTok. I'm like, I'm not doing anything, and I'm like, this app
trying to hack your account, girl.
Harry, why? I have like 3 followers. Leave me alone.
No, it's like I started doing it, then I'm like, I just have way too much shit going on right now. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I think that's when even like, I would look into like the whole merch and everything else. I just have way too much shit going on. And I feel like you're in the same boat. Like we're both so busy.
Yeah.
And it's like we already have
one soon too.
It'll make my life easier. As weird as that sounds, like just because my work schedule now it takes up so much. Like there's 4 days in a row that I can't do anything because of the times that I work and everything.
Yeah.
It's like at the bar, I'll at least have like the option to kind of come and go as I please once everything's like established. But yeah, it's gonna be stressful as hell, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we're you know how service industry workers can be, I'm sure.
I know. Yeah, can't wait for that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys.
I hope you used any links that are in the description box. Karen, did you link anything?
Yes, I did. I forgot. I mean, I did, but I
guys,
didn't.
if you buy anything, use Karen's.
Yeah,
use Karen's links.
Just use somebody's link.
No, use Karen's links. We're on her channel today. Use her links.
Help the britches out.
The britches. You guys can all help me out by just coming to my bar when it opens. How about that? I can't friggin' wait. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh.
Glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. Should I just hop out? I don't know. I've never done this before with a guest, so I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands. So we're gonna sign off. Britt's gonna be live tomorrow, you said?
Yes, tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet. I mean, it'll be me and Heather. We're going to talk about our Lunar Beauty favorites.
Yeah. Proceed with caution. We should probably make you buy it.
We'll see. A lot of it's sold out right now, so I'm like the timing is not the best. But I got the blush palette yesterday, so that's where I'm like, I just want to use it. And then I love Lunar Beauty. I love their products. So
yeah, Hannah had mentioned that they are also on Morphe, which I forgot, and then I like rushed to Morphe. It's sold out on Morphe too.
So. I say his stuff sold out everywhere. Where I bought it was Sephora.
Yeah.
I think it actually might still be available on Sephora.
I checked when you mentioned it in your lives, and it was gone. But I'm sure it'll restock here and there. We'll all survive.
I know. Anywho, we're gonna leave for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, subscribe to my channel. Shameless.
Yeah. And if you're from Brittany's channel, hi. And thank you, Brittany, for sitting with me.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun. I mean, if you guys want to see more of us together, let us know. Because, I mean, Karen's been on my channel twice now, right?
Yeah, if you're not sick of us.
I don't think I think we vibe very well together. Like we live stream very well. Like we work very well together, Karen. As long as you don't be a Karen.
For britches.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Okay,
Thank you for having me again.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. Okay, let me say bye. Let me do this real quick.
Don't sleep on Tower 28. That's